It's in early access for the next 15
Well,
years.
I think they tried to optimize it for multi-core usage, but I've noticed what it does is it just maxes out all the P cores too, which is weird, bad, wrong.
Yeah, resource utilization has definitely got some things that needs fixed.
Yeah, they ran into an issue they can't get around. I assume.
Coding, recoding.
It's supposed to use the secondary cores as it needs to, but for some reason it just maxes them all out.
I mean, Hasbro tried one of these themselves and failed miserably.
I bet you they'll try again soon too. I can't believe they don't have their own D&D platform.
Well, I think they wanted theirs to be in browser because they wanted it to be part of
D&D Beyond.
D&D Beyond, and that means they're limited by HTML5 and whatever.
So
else.
it would be like a Roll20 type thing.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what they wanted. But
it was supposed to be 3D, but it would have been very, very cookie cutter and not nearly as visually attractive as a Tailspire or like a tabletop simulator.
But that's what they want.
Yeah,
they want it to be visually attractive.
I think they more so care honestly about what Dusk mentioned, having it on the web, accessible via the web, in conjunction with D&D Beyond, and then on top of that, having it just be something that runs very smooth.
Yeah, exactly. That would be pretty that would get them some people playing for sure.
They got a lot of trouble, I think, with D&D Beyond when it first came out, with just like it having problems like programmatically, and I think they were trying to make sure that, just from the the articles and fan stuff that I read, they were trying to make sure that things came out smoothly. So basically, why we don't really have anything yet.
I don't think that like Avari is even an in-house thing. I think it's a third party that just calls D&D Beyond's API.
Yep, they just bought it.
Oh, did they buy it?
Hired all the devs.
Oh, okay.
Hey, what's up?
Hey,
What's
you were
going
in
on, Michael?
early.
I think I got my time zones mixed up.
Oh, okay.
All right. Well, with everybody here, I don't know where you guys last left off. The party sort of was headed back, I think, from the coffin maker's shop, but I don't know if we ever actually left there.
We did. We went to the church and told the father about everything that happened there, and
yep, that's right.
Had a decently long conversation with him.
I remember now. We ended up at the church. A la iglesia. Okay. Things have ramped up in town. The production of the festival is really starting to come together. You can see all the stands now are completely whole. None of them really manned yet, just guarded by various Vallaki guards sort of scattered about the town square. But the buzz is growing in town. People are, starting to become the closest you've seen to genuinely excited and happy since you've got here. Although the masquerade of joy is still pretty thick in the air as well. After talking to Father Lucian, you are able to give him basically the information that you got at Lady Wachters. He pieced together some information from that book. He let you know Lady Wachters' family history a little bit.
We returned to Bones.
and the bones are returned to the church, allowing the church to be reconsecrated.
Not going to ask him for a quest reward. That was just a good deed.
He wouldn't have one to give. He'd offer you free, probably free stay in the clergy, some soup for your troubles.
Oh, I like soup.
Well, he does let you know that you're all welcome here, whenever, and that would have been the case without going out and doing your good deeds. However, you do have a sort of a secondary place to stay in town now in case the Blue Water Inn falls out on you. So that's not a bad thing. Right now, your room is currently being paid by Baron Victor Valakovich.
Oh, well, that's nice of him.
I'm sorry, Vargas. Victor is his son.
So, what time is it about now when we're leaving the church?
At present, it's getting close to supper time. It's like 5, 6 o'clock.
Alrighty. I'm guessing the guard shift changes, around after sunset or whatever.
Yeah, you've noticed that the shifts sort of change randomly. And
Randomly.
Izek Strasny is heavily involved in the scheduling of guards and where they're actually positioned and posted. And you notice that you never really see the same guard in the same place twice in a week. They're all sort of dispersed and spread out. Now, they do, a lot of them look the same, and some of them are hard to make out. But you remember that one of the guards, when you walked in, had a gouge near his left eye? And you've seen that guy sort of posted all over the place, in front of the Blue Water Inn. He was in the town square. He was near the market that you guys went to. And just recently, you may have seen him just walking near where you guys came from, the coffin maker. He's walking the streets patrolling. So you get the sense that guards are being shifted around everywhere.
Do we get the sense that any of them have perhaps been assigned to keep an eye on us? Like seeing the same guy a little too much as we move around?
We'll roll insight.
Insight. I was going to say, someone's got 21 perception, but insight's probably better.
Yeah, the 21 PP it's tough. You're seeing a lot of stuff.
I rolled a 13.
All right. Get to game chat real quick. Yeah, you do get the sense that this guy is sort of, every time you've seen him, he's sort of looked away right as you looked at him.
Yeah.
That ever happened to
He's
you?
supposed to watch but not get caught, that kind of thing.
Right, on the train or by the police.
You're the police.
Sometimes they'll do that to you if you're doing bad things. I try and do mostly good things.
Yeah, we're doing good deeds. We don't have any guilty consciences, at least not yet.
Right. Well, maybe doing good deeds is getting you in trouble with the bad people.
Yeah, exactly.
At any rate, yeah, you do get that sense that the guards are sort of keeping watch on you. And not just that guard, but really all of them.
All right, might have to rethink how we're going to release those captives, but that's fine. I got some tricks.
Yeah, not only is the market guarded by Vallaki guards, but it's fiercely guarded by the owners of the market. And I don't know if you got a chance to meet them.
Well, I think I only met the guy who was tending the selling the slaves, like the hawker or whatever.
Yeah, and he was not
slave monger.
He was not at all who I'm referring to here.
Yeah, he's probably pissing himself because he's missing the keys now. Won't be surprised if we don't see that guy again.
Who's this?
He's gonna be in trouble.
Anyway, the Arasex is the family that runs the market or the stockyard that you guys were in. It's a pretty rough area, as you guys noticed, but Gunther and Yelena Arasek have sway with a lot of the mercenaries that come in and out of Vallaki. And they've got a decent little crew of mercenaries that are quote-unquote merchants in the market, right? They're more like thugs that just stand at bay in case they need to back up Gunther or Yelena. Probably the cleanest place in town is Blinsky's toy shop. There's really, only one guard posted out of Blinsky's. Nothing ever gets too crazy out there, and there's a certain amount of respect for Mr. Blinsky in the town. A lot of people just really think he's just a honorable and kind and really one of the only true good people or leaders in Vallaki in terms of business owners.
Oh, might have to have a word with him. True empathy is rare in this place, I get the sense. Although that's mostly a self-preservation thing, I assume, as well. Not just because they're evil.
Yeah, and the Blinsky's toy shop is actually not far from the coffin maker shop. It's literally on the same row. So you guys weren't too far from there.
Oh, I see it now. Okay.
Who's getting close to me? What's happening? Is that the goat?
Yeah, the goat.
Oh,
Greatest of all time. Greatest talking goat of all time.
True that.
Did we actually all hear the goat talk, or did just Shabazz hear it?
I definitely talked to the goat a little bit originally.
You did?
Yeah, I'm not just crazy, you guys.
Yeah.
Hey!
I'm not crazy. You're crazy.
Yeah, if he didn't buy the goat, I was going to, so
It was a bargain at 17 gold.
Well, you might have to keep it away from me once I learn like a decent polymorph spell or something. Although that does sound
Yeah.
fun.
Turn him into a dragon.
I mean, that's
can help
going
us
a
in
bit
combat.
far. But yeah. We'd need to be level 20 for all that. Well, I guess we have a little time before we try our secret raid on the slave pens. What do you guys want to do?
well, it sounded like we were gonna go back and get some dinner, and maybe short
Dinner
rest.
sounds good
at
to me.
least. I don't know. I don't know what everybody's used, if anything. We haven't had like combat or anything.
Did we want to see the? Did we want to see the
do those
walkers
vampires.
and the toy maker for dinner?
Yeah, we could go to the toy maker. what
I
is
feel
the
like that would
like?
take about exactly the right amount of time.
What is the Wachter Baron relationship? Like, or Burgermaster relationship? Like, there's the Burgermaster, but then she's also a lady. Like, why does she hold the lady title? I guess.
Why is she Lady Wachter?
Yeah.
Good question.
Like, politically, what is her?
So the Wachters are a royal family. They were deemed patronage or given patronage by the von Zarovich house several hundred years back.
Okay.
And I
So
don't.
she's not, like,
I'm
in charge of anything?
my Alzheimer's is really starting to kick in early at 37, but I don't recall. I don't recall. It's not. It's a terrible joke. Alzheimer's is a terrible disease. I don't
Dementia,
remember
then.
dementia. It's much more funny. You can flick off children
Yeah.
and things like that. I don't know if I shared with you everything that was in that book. I can't recall what I actually shared with you guys that was in that book, and I would hate to say anything twice. So if I start saying things that you have already heard, just tell me to shut up.
They're basically already asking you to say it twice, so go right ahead.
I like it. I like it. Father Petrovich kind of reads from that book you brought him a story about Lady Wachter's great grandma. And all she wanted was to be noble, to be royal. And her deepest desire was to take over Vallaki from the Vallakovich family, who's ruled Vallaki since before time began. And the reason why she's Lady Wachter, now Fiona, is because her great grandma Stara was in leagues with Strahd. The book tells of
That's
their
the impression I got from the story, yeah.
yeah, the book tells of their agreement. I mean, she agreed to basically open up trade routes to the von Zarovich family with Strahd and his brother. It was an agreement she made with him and his brother. And when Strahd became a monster, in that not long after this agreement was struck up, when he changed from a man to a monster, he became evil, and all bets were null and void. All deals he had made were tainted by the evil that had seeped into his veins. And he was cruel to Stara. He found her weak. He found her.
Inspector, yeah, I knew it.
Yeah, he found her desire for
Why respect
lust,
someone like that.
or her lust for power, just disgusting. And she reminded him of so much of her brother. She was well liked. Her husband was well liked. They had a good reputation. And while she desired power, she pretty much went about it getting it the right way. I mean, she made inroads with other higher powered political people, and she rubbed noses and elbows with people who were able to give her a path to power. But she never really did anything illegal or illicit. And Strahd hated her for this also. So he punished her by putting her husband in a state of stasis, basically dooming her to watch as he remained in the exact same form and position, his eyes open and frozen in horror, understanding what's happening to him, not being able to age at all. And meanwhile, his
Oh,
beloved,
it's like a temporal stasis. Okay, that's cool.
yeah, meanwhile, his beloved, just sort of gets to wither away in front of him and see him in this state forever. So that's the torture that Strahd puts on great grandma, but he doesn't stop there. He curses the family, and because he's given him this patronage, which he can't really take away, that people sort of already respect the Wachters, and what he chooses to do is basically to curse them every generation in some way. And the book tells of the various curses. I mean, one of the Wachter Lady Wachters was born with only one eye, and one of them, suffered a terrible fall, rendering her a cripple at a young age. And just, basically everybody has some curse. However, Fiona seems to have a pretty normal life. You've heard that her daughter has some issues, and just some rumors around town about that Wachter kid. She's really cuckoo. So seems to be some rumors about her daughter having some mental issues, perhaps being crazy.
I mean, they're all right crazy.
I'm starting to think everybody in Vallaki is crazy.
Oh yeah, for real.
Driven
Everyone's
crazy by
bad.
the monotony and terror, no doubt. I suppose some oppression you could sprinkle on that on top of that too.
But Wachter and the Burgermaster are two
Political
very
enemies.
separate entities.
Certainly, and
They don't have any like ties to each other outside of both being politicians.
well, I think Scion hit the nail on the head. You're correct. They don't have any ties to each other. They're two different entities. However, they are political rivals, so that does give them one sort of tie to each other, right? They're not in leagues with one another, but they are linked to one another, unfortunately. And both of them want the other one to not be in the town of Vallaki anymore.
Or have any power at all, yeah. They want all the power for themselves.
And that's sort of like, just the known politics, even outside of Vallaki.
And Burgermaster is a patriarchal station.
Yes.
Like,
so how it works is his son and his son and his son will take the place of Burgomaster. It is 100% patriarchal. There is no election. However, that's not to say that there couldn't be one. As a matter of fact, Baron Vlakovich, even though they say that the Vlakoviches have run Vallaki since its inception, that's not actually true. The town took its name Vallaki some 100 years after its founding. So there was 3 or 4 different burgomasters that weren't Vallakis and that were actually all of different families prior to the Vallakis coming in. They have made it a patriarchy. The town of Vallaki was actually once known as Stormgrad.
Oh, there's a piece of lore.
That's Stormgrad, Stormgrad.
Yeah, so I think I'm still interested in 2 things. One, finding out if there is an interest in rebellion amongst the populace, and 2, I think we kind of glossed over it when we figured it out, but why there's blood in the wine.
Yeah, I got a sample of that. I have yet to examine magically as well, which I will do next time we rest.
There's blood in the wine.
Some real Sweeney
I
type
called it
shit.
great mash, but it's blood. Doesn't bode well, that's for sure, especially with all the vampires around.
I mean, if we want to go to the toy shop or whatever while we think on that. That could be good cover for wandering about town. Well, I just listen to people and follow behind or whatever.
I mean, Blinsky's Toy Shop is equivalent to like Cedar Point or Six Flags if you like live in the Midwest. So like you'd know about it. You'd be like, oh shit, Blinsky's is in Vallaki. So I mean, you guys are adventurers. Most of you, I think, the pretty serious types, but some of you may be interested in toys.
Well, I'm from a place where toys can be a whole lot more than they seem, so yeah, sure.
The only toys you'll find on a pirate ship are not safe for work.
Or the kiddies.
Or how many toys you'd find in a secular order of knights.
In Sigil, there was once a toy that sold for 5 million coppers. It was a portal key, of course.
Where did the portal go?
Mechanus, have you ever heard of a Modron?
Never.
No?
Can't say I have.
Well, they kind of look like living toys.
Did you say it's
But
sold
they're more
for
like
5
robots.
million copper?
Yeah. At the auction house.
50,000 gold pieces? That's not an
That's
average, right? Okay.
Good math.
Divide by 100.
I wasn't
But
sure
needless to
if
say,
it
this
up
toy
the
was
right
a
math
very
yet.
unique item. It sold with the information needed to open the portal too, so that's
Are you-
another reason why it was so valuable.
You telling them about the Continuum Transfunctioner?
That's
No.
what I thought you were talking about too.
No, it's an item from Torment that you could find, but you could
Torment.
also lose it too.
Torment's such a good game.
Oh, the toy shop is this.
Yeah, it's
Building
next
over
to
here.
the new building over here. Yeah.
Oh shit, I almost forgot. So you see a sign as you approach the building outside. It's got a little, toy bear attached to it, and it says, "Is not fun, is not Blinsky."
Oh, nice slogan.
And even upon walking up to the shop, you you immediately smell what smells like candy and all sorts of delicious confectionaries. And out walks Gadov Blinsky.
Hobo gnome.
Also known as Hobo Gnome. I thought Hobo Gnome looked like a great Gadov Blinsky.
I didn't know he was a gnome.
Greetings, friends. I don't think he is, but he's a gnome in this one.
Okay.
Greetings,
He
friends.
is today.
We need some more gnome representation.
I think we do. I haven't had nearly enough gnomes, and sometimes players choose to be gnomes, which I love. But that's where I feel like most of my gnome representation comes in, unless you're in an Eberron campaign, and there's lots of gnomes. House Galanda, man, it's full of gnomes. All right, well, Gadov Blinsky. Greetings, friends, and sorry, the shop's a little messy right now. I was just about to close up for some soup. Would you like to come inside and have dinner with me?
That would be very
Is you
nice. Thank you.
offering free grub?
Not to all customers, so don't say it too loud. But come in, friends. You look tired and weary from your travels. He invites you in and immediately walks over to one of the shelves He picks up what looks like an orange bottle filled with a similar colored liquid, and he quickly produces a tray and 7 cups and begins to pour some of the orange liquid into each of the 7 cups. Then he gets out a small bowl, pours water into it, and places it down in front of the goat first before offering drinks to his guests. A beautiful animal. Did you procure it here in the market?
Well, yeah, this is Dave.
Without saying anything, he begins passing out these drinks to you guys, and he's doing it all while still conversating. Dave, you've named him. I believe all animals should have names like humans. Not Fluffy or Scratchy, but Dave. Perfect. I love it. Well, drink up, friends. This is a little bit of fizzy soda. I don't know if you've ever had it before. It's bubbly liquid. It tingles the back of your throat, and it's flavored like the color, orange.
What, like Orangina?
Well, thank you for the hospitality, good gnome.
Never heard of it.
It's delicious, yeah.
IRL, definitely heard of it. Orangina.
This is legally distinct Fanta.
Yeah, it's non-copyright infringible Fanta.
It's Vega.
Fega, I like that. Like Fago. Yummy.
Yeah, Fanta and Vega.
Yeah, little mixture. If you drink the liquid, well, I suppose I should ask if you drink the liquid before I tell you what happens.
I do. He seems trustworthy enough. I didn't take time to examine it.
Everybody gonna take a drink?
Yeah.
A sip?
Well,
Okay.
Dave.
A guzzle?
Dave will take a drink.
Oh, Dave, you gonna give Dave a little sample?
Yeah, he's a taste tester.
Whoa! That's good! It's good stuff! Is that Fago? That's Dave. Oh, and he talks too! Amazing! I've never seen a talking goat before. Blinsky likes this. He sort of just strokes the goat's horn, petting at its ear, scratching at its nose, all the while looking around at all of you, interested and clearly observing you from head to toe. Well, like I said, you all look hungry. I best get you something to eat. Feel free to take a look around the shop, and I'll rustle up some soup for all of you.
Cyan will take him up on that, and he's going to spend the next 10 minutes casting Detect Magic so we can look around in the shop and look for magical stuff.
Blinsky heads
Good idea,
upstairs, and you guys sort of have free roam of the shop. And you cast in Detect Magic. Let me get that out real quick.
I know there are magical toys, and I bet you there's at least one here.
Maybe talking one.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
That would definitely one-up my Modron cube.
Okay. There's a couple things here. Alright, so let me break this down. In the corner. Why did I not put it in the corner? It's okay. I'll find it. In the corner, there is a broom. And it is by the band, sort of. It's by the drums. It's over here. And it is glowing. And it is glowing like a pinkish shade, signaling it is from the School of Enchantment. This appears to be an enchanted broom.
I bet it cleans on its own, Cyan guesses.
There's also another enchanted item sitting on that little sled. It's sitting atop it, and it's not displayed in Tailspire, unfortunately, but it's a kaleidoscope. Yeah, they didn't have one of those. But if you look into it, it shows stunning and shifting magical patterns, and it is also pink and glowing with your Detect Magic spell up.
I definitely look through it.
There's also an arrow that's enchanted sitting in one of the boxes over here, and it's just sort of poking out. And it looks
One
like
arrow?
it looks like it's just like a normal arrow. It has a sharp arrowhead. It's made of iron, what looks like. The feathers are bristled and raven. So the arrow's got like black feathers on the back of it. But other than that, it looks like a normal arrow, but it is indeed enchanted. And then there is also a chime. And the chime is over here on top of this box. And the chime is also enchanted, glowing pink. So all of these are from the School of Enchantment.
Does the chime look like a common magical item I would recognize? The chime of opening or whatever.
It is indeed a chime of opening.
Yeah, I would recognize it.
Yeah. So you kind of recognize it right away, and this is nice.
Yeah. Might want to buy that.
It opens simple locks.
What
So
does it do exactly?
locks of a challenge
It
rating
casts
of
a knock spell, yeah.
DC 12 or I think DC 13.
Oh, it's got a limitation? Okay.
Yeah, simple locks. Only simple
Okay.
locks. And then next to that
Nice
chime, glowing in the box beneath it, you could see like a pink glow emanating from inside the box after your Detect Magic spell gets casted. If you open that box, there's just a leather bag. And it looks pretty normal, other than the fact that you can clearly tell it's enchanted.
I would like to look in the bag.
Well, you look in it, and it's empty, but it's pretty dark, and it's deep. Do you want to feel inside of it?
I would like to try and shine a light in there.
Okay.
Firelight, whatever.
Yeah, you take your torch, you light it, you sort of turn the bag. It looks like there's nothing in the bag.
Just blackness.
Just darkness, yeah.
Well, I'd recognize that as a bag of holding.
No.
Mike.
It is not a bag of holding. You recognize it that it is not a bag of holding. As a matter of fact, you're like, this isn't a bag of holding.
Mate,
What is it?
turn it inside out.
I'm interested now. Extra interested now.
Well, maybe Blinsky will be able to help you with that.
Okay, all right. I'll ask Blinsky about it.
He's sort of he's you can hear him clattering around upstairs, bowls and
Mate.
spoons.
Mate, turn
All
it
right,
inside
I'm
out.
going to grab the bag and ask him about it when he comes back. I'm definitely interested in that.
Noted.
Wait, try turning it inside out.
You could try that if you'd like.
Yeah, all right.
All
I'll
right.
give it a go.
Scion shrugs and hands Shabazz the bag.
Yeah, he's gonna try to turn it inside out carefully.
Okay, so you reach down into the bag.
Oh, he's
And-
not touching the bag. He's not touching the inside of the bag, just the outside of the bag.
Oh, okay, I gotcha. So you basically like
Like
holding
forcing it.
the
Yeah.
the
Going to
mouth of
bottom
the
and
bag.
pushing it through the mouth.
Well, you do that, and as soon as you push the bottom of the bag to the mouth, you feel like a hard stop, and you can't push it all the way through. And also, a rabbit shoots out of the hat, a live rabbit, perfectly white, little beady red eyes, and starts hopping around on the ground in front of you.
Well, what's this here? It's a rabbit.
Ah, that looks like a prop for a magic show.
Yeah,
All right, I'll give him back the
But there's
bag.
actual magic involved. Ooh.
you recognize that this is actually a magical bag of tricks that produces animals. Sometimes unusual or inconvenient ones. But this one, at
Free food, yeah.
this moment, yeah, just a free little bunny, pet or dinner.
I'd like to think an elephant couldn't have come out of there, but yeah.
Like, free food is free food. It's worth its weight in gold.
That trick bag could definitely be put to some shenanigans use, no doubt.
Lastly, Dan, on your magical items, because there is one more, you see a toy dragon sitting on top of one of these shelves over here, like the barrels.
Is it small? Can I hold it in my hand?
It is, yeah. It's like, it's pretty beefy in your hand, but it's small enough to hold in one hand. It's heavy, though. It's like 10 pounds. And it's made of, let's see here, lead.
Lead.
Yeah,
Interesting.
and it's a black dragon. Very cool. Cool looking.
Is it like just like a solid sculpture, or does it move in any way?
It doesn't look like a sculpture. I mean, it is incredibly intricate to be a sculpture. You almost thought the little thing was alive, but it's not. And you can see that it is indeed a statue, but it is incredibly detailed. And it is
So
also...
it isn't opposable to move in any way?
No, it is not moving in any way. It is solid.
Okay.
Yep, solid as stone. And it also is enchanted.
I will pick it up for a couple minutes and play with it and make dragon noises.
Okay, Blinsky's got to see that. He comes down as that's happening. Oh, wonderful, wonderful. You found him. Everyone seems to like that fellow. But be careful. If you recite the incantation on the bottom, on his base, you flip the bottom and you can see an incantation inscribed. And it's written in clear English for you to read it. Breathe flame once more. You don't dare to read it out loud, of course, I hope.
No, I take his advice.
Wonder what would happen if you read it in Draconic.
Yeah. I'm just going to ask him what to do.
Well, the syntax, recited properly, can turn that small statue into a creature of great proportion.
Really?
Yes.
I kind of want to take it outside now.
It would be best, too, if you planned to read that phrase in Draconic.
Oh, hey, I know Draconic. That helps, too. I mean, he's not giving us any dire warnings, so I'll
Can't be that
take it
bad.
outside and activate it and see what happens.
Yeah.
I mean, he offered.
Maybe move a few blocks down from Blinsky's before you do.
Cyan looks back at him like, what? It's going to be a full-size dragon? Jeez.
He nods his head with a mischievous and crazy smile on his face.
How much for this artifact?
Oh, it's been in my family since I can't even recall anymore. I don't even know the relative's name who procured it. But
So no information on who made it.
you seem like you may have a use for it someday.
Oh, I might, yes.
I'll tell you what.
Cyan attempts to suppress his grin.
I will pawn it to you.
and you will bring it back to me when you are done with it. But I will pawn
You
it
want
to
me to
you.
test it for you? You've never used it, have you?
Never.
He shakes his head with a crazy and perhaps doubtful grin on his face.
Well, that's an offer I can't refuse.
Or I should say guilty grin on his face. He tells you if you give him 500 gold pieces, he'll pawn it to you.
Well, I don't
On
quite
it
have
to
that at the moment.
us.
But, I'd be willing to test it for you and return it later if you'd like.
I would
If I survive its activation, of course.
I would be remiss if I were unable to recover its value. It once purchased this shop, you know. It was pawned then, and fell back into my possession.
He says, smiling, and as you're holding it in your hand, he reaches up and kind of strokes at the wing.
That is an impressive item indeed.
And he takes it from you and places it back on the shelf where you got it from.
I hand it over.
Yeah, gently, he takes it. And yeah, that is the last of the magical items that you see in there. Other than that, everything that you see is pretty mainstream. However, there is a set of dolls, Epicurus, right in front of you that you see, and it is like basically like a tall rack, and each of them are sort of hanging by their clothing. And you see a set, and I'm not talking about one, but a set of like 15 dolls. 5 different facings of them, 3 dolls shelved in each little hook, and it is an exact replica of Irina, man. I'm not kidding. Like, this looks like the Irina doll.
Boy, mate, you know who'd really like that? Isaac fella.
Who?
Isaac. You know, bloke who right hard.
I'll ask Blinsky. We'll kind of point at these and say, like, hey, this kind of looks like somebody we know. Is there any reason why that would be the case?
You know Lucy? She's just a doll. No, she's not modeled after anybody. But
How
she's,
old does the Irina doll seem?
How old do the dolls seem? Like, how long do they seem like they've been sitting on the shelf?
Yeah.
They look like new, like relatively new, like they've been made recently. He tells you that
it's my best seller. And you're not wrong. Isaac does like them. He comes in to buy one at least once a week.
What?
What an absolute maniac.
He comes in and buys a doll that looks the exact same as the last one once a week?
Yes, I found it curious too, but I figured he was giving them to children in town. He seems to be a
Maybe.
nice enough fellow, minus that
Yeah,
arm of
sure.
his. Any customer of Blinsky's is a toy lover, and a toy lover is a child at heart. And all
I
children,
reckon he's putting holes in them.
all children are innocent in their youth. It is age that spoils us.
Avathor's gonna he's gonna secretly cast minor illusion on the doll and just have it looking straight at Epicurus. Just for funsies. and then have it scan the entire party.
I suppose I need to roll a perception to see if I fall for it.
Yeah, I like that.
See
I
if
mean,
get
Scion knows
freaked
I'm
out or if
casting
I
it since he's...
recognize it's an illusion.
The Scion will know it's
Oh,
an
okay.
illusion.
That's a pretty good roll.
Oh yeah, you definitely see that.
Yeah.
Don't say anything. I let you pull your prank.
You just see
Uncle
Avatar in the
Curse will
back with a shit
laugh and like kind of roll his eyes and elbow Avatar.
Living dolls are funny and scary.
Ooh, I got a backstory to read for another time. Let's see here. What else?
All right, I was trying to look through the party notes. I can't remember who Izak is now. So like I guess I'm missing something. I have a void in my brain where that guy.
He's like the Burgermaster's enforcer, like the head of the guard.
Oh, is he he's the guy with the weird arm?
Yes.
How did we know that he's like really into Irina? Like, did he like greet us or did he say something? How did we know that he was into Irina? I guess that was the part that was confusing me.
I was also confused on that, but I suppose it's not impossible that like you saw the guards watching you, you may have noticed Izek watching you that day you guys were in the market, and not staring at you really, but just noticing your presence, and certainly having a heavy presence of his own. I don't know if
lingering on Irina a little bit more.
Yeah, I mean maybe just sort of like if you've ever been out with a group of women or one woman in public and she happens to be very attractive or one of the more attractive people in a small setting, and there's a large amount of we'll just say oafs in the nearby area, you find the eyes tend to triangulate to your area, to your location, and that's happening with Irina, not just with Izek, but with guards, with other people. She's nobility, and she's dressed as such, but in like warrior garb, and she is a female, which is
Princess doll. Okay.
she's like Xena the Princess Warrior, and it's not a common sight. So she's very beautiful, stunning red hair. She stands out like a sore thumb. But yeah, you may have been able to glean, I guess, from that Izek had a keen eye for Irina. Now, with the bomb that Blinsky just dropped, Izek may have a unhealthy obsession for Irina, or at least dolls that look like her. And it's a very fair point to ask, but Gadoff is explicit when he says that no, she's not based off anybody. Lucy's just a doll, and if you want to roll insight to see,
I'll roll insight to see if I mean I'm bad at insight, but we'll try it to see if
I'm bad too, and I passed one. You'll be fine.
Yeah, so 10.
You sort of, I want to say you kind of probe again. You ask him in a different way, or you rephrase the question. Like, are you sure that this wasn't modeled after something, someone? And he says, "Oh, of course it was modeled after something, just not someone. I'll show you the drawing. Vasily actually came up with it. His best idea yet. He is a partner in Blinsky's. He owns 20% of my business, and he often has ideas for toys and sometimes treats and candies. He loves to give candy to the children, always coming in once a week for his shipment. He buys it in cartloads. It is insane sometimes how much he leaves with, but he is always back next week, just like Izek."
Yes, he certainly is an interesting character.
He shows you
Vasily's
It shows you a drawing, and it's like it looks like a drawing that an artist made, and it is a cute little girl, but it's in doll form. You can see that, but it's much more vivid than the doll itself that you see, and the girl herself. It's like a child version of Irina. It looks like a teenage version of Irina. And the strange thing about it is she bears so much resemblance to Irina that this looks like it could be like a family drawn picture of Irina when she was a young woman. And it's drawn by Vasily. His artist signature is at the bottom of the page. And that's all it is. It's just a piece of artwork. You can call it the Irina Tina picture.
Cool. All right. Well, that's interesting. Maybe we'll let her know that Vasily's drawing pictures of her as a teenager and making toys out of it. Kind of creepy.
Very creepy. Vasily has some splaining to do on that one next time you see him.
I feel like he's got a lot of explaining to do.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's gonna be a way more.
I don't know.
That might be like question number like 3 or 4.
Yeah, I'm anxiously awaiting the next time you guys see Vasily. I know I'm gonna get peppered.
If we even remember half of the things we should ask him.
Yeah, he
We'll have to go back
he
to
gets
the
around.
party notes and make sure we don't miss anything. Because it seems like everyone he knows thinks he's a good guy, but there's a lot of like weird stuff surrounding the things he's doing that makes it seem like he's not such a good guy.
Scion is beginning to assume it.
Something's happening here.
People buying dolls of her.
Sorry about that, guys. I dropped out for about the last 25 seconds.
Oh, I just
Oh,
said I was
Discord.
satisfied with the questions about the dolls and stuff, so
Cool.
We'll just save any remainder discussion of that for just letting Irina know so that she knows people are creeping on her.
Irina, dear.
And I said Vasily is probably Strahd's avatar, or at least somebody's.
Sealy was the real Strahd all along.
Real Strahd was the friends we made along the way.
Seems he's tried to do more than we've realized.
How can one man do so much in so little time?
It's like Santa.
Yeah.
With enough divine power, it's not very difficult. I'm sure the Morning Lord makes it look easy.
Is there any masks in the store?
Um,
The store was kind of passively looking around, seeing if there is any.
you see a couple like charade masks, like party masks, but other than that, there's nothing too spooky or fancy.
May have to
Is there
go
anything here that can kill a man?
Kill a man. This is a toy shop, friend. You want the armory or the market for that?
Well, what about that arrow right there?
These?
He takes it, pulls a bow out from the box that it's sitting in, draws the bow back, and fires it at you. When the arrow when the arrow hits you, the metal point, you think it's gonna stab your chest or hit your armor, whatever. It actually just explodes into confetti immediately, and the whole thing just bursts into confetti. And it's like a little confetti explosion right in your face, like poof. and then it all sort of falls down, a little piece of it hanging from your mask.
Borrow, bro. I'm not paying for that.
No, on the house.
Sorry, I'm not
Alright,
paying for
then.
getting shot.
Cyan can be seen writing in his journal, and if anybody looks at him, they'll see him mouth Blinsky's toy dragon.
I have to relaunch Tailspire. Sorry, guys.
Sorry.
Not sure what happened. I think my dock disconnected.
Oh, you got
Above
disconnected?
table.
Damn, I see.
No,
I
I
think we
didn't.
can just
here
wait
we
for
think-
you.
Yep.
Hopefully it doesn't
Yeah.
desync when you come back in.
Yeah, no, you guys should be good. I just gotta pop back in, and you guys should be seeing what you need to see again. What are you doing,
Anything
Shadow?
here that could help us kill vampires?
Well, there's plenty of stuff for that, but
Anything novel?
my best suggestion is anything magical and find a way to restrain them, or better yet, paralyze them.
You should be careful about talking about killing anything. In this town, the burgomaster, he's very, very easy to upset, and I would hate to see my customers tossed into the stockade. Please,
Well,
be
from
peaceful
what I hear,
while you are within these walls, my friend.
from what I hear, he's very anti-vampire.
Of course, but do not talk of murder in the streets or in shops in Vallaki. It will get you
How?
thrown into jail. The burgomaster wishes people only to speak of happy things, to speak of the dangers outside the walls is blasphemy in his eyes. You must be
Boy,
careful.
blood. How anti-vampire would you say Lady Wachter is
I would say
on the scale of like pro-vampire to like completely anti-vampire?
you would find Lady Wachter's kitchen void of garlic, yet other spices prevalent. Why is that?
He touches his
Mm.
nose. He touches his nose knowingly. I see what you're saying, mate.
And you will find a good dose of garlic in this.
And he hands you a bowl of soup.
Oh yeah, love garlic.
He begins to disperse the soup to the party members.
Cyan will enjoy his soup.
Onions
Boy,
too,
Is
yeah.
it good?
It's just garlic soup.
Yeah.
Garlic and onion soup, but it's delicious. I mean, it's like a French onion soup, sort of.
Mm.
And you find it fills your belly and satiates you, and you feel strong again.
Mate, how effective do you think a bulb of garlic around the neck would be? Like a string of garlic bulbs.
Are you thinking it would bind them in place?
He rustles
No, I'm
into.
thinking of wearing it around the neck.
He rustles into a container that he has on a bottom shelf of that big tall shelf you see just behind you, Shabazz. He pulls out a box of what looks like garlic lays and begins to drape each of the party members that accepts it, of course, like you would in Hawaii with a garlic lay. Ooh.
Oh yeah, I'll take that.
Someone ate some of their garlic lay.
I'll take the
Like
garlic,
a
like a garlic,
garlic-
garlic or whatever. I'll take it.
A
Yeah.
garlic bag meteor hammer situation.
It's like
How do you
a
spell that?
Kramer and
L-E-Y? Lay of garlic? Is that?
I think it's
L-A-I?
L-A-I, yeah, for lay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
L-A-I?
The
L-A-I?
Hawaiian lay is spelled like Hawaii
Alright.
lie.
Just want to make sure I get it right on my inventory.
You remember Kramer in Seinfeld when he was trying to get the Latvian women to stop hitting on him?
Yes.
He draped himself in
It's
garlic.
spelled L-A-I. apostrophe IE.
Oh, gotcha. I.e.
Garland.
yeah.
Lay.
You want it.
There you go.
That's the word.
You gotta really want
Garland.
it. I was playing a trivia game at work. We kind of have like some games for quarterly meetings and things like that. And long story short, it was Jeopardy. You had to type in the answer. What is this in the Jeopardy format? And because I didn't put the tilde in Brasilia for what is the capital of Brazil, I got it wrong. And like everybody in my company got that right. And I was like, you guys all fucking cheaters. You all Googled that question and copied and pasted the answer. None of you knew that it was Brasilia.
Who the fuck puts a tilde in a word?
Yeah.
Alright.
The only reason I know that Brasilia is the capital of Brazil is because I thought it was Rio de Janeiro, and I was talking to a Brazilian about. I was like, "Oh yeah, the capital is Rio de Janeiro." He's like, "No, you idiot, it's Brasilia." So
Yeah,
I
that's
learned
not a place.
through my own ignorance, and
Yeah, but you would have had to be pretty good at geography to know that, to be honest.
Yeah, the
Like
funny thing
some
was
people
another white person was
think-
like, "No, it's Sao Paulo."
Oh
Some
God,
people
come on!
think New York is the capital of the states.
It was a trick question. It was like, do you
One
know
of
that
those
Brasilia is not a town in Brazil, or are you ignorant enough to think that it is?
No,
You mean to tell me that the capital of Brazil isn't Argentina?
no.
Not Brasilia. I thought it was Brasilia.
Yep.
It's
Anyways,
Rio Bravo.
I would like to point out that Elias does not take one of these because he wants to be a target of vampires in order to destroy them. That was his entire purpose.
Avatar will take it, but he won't wear it. He'll use it for poisoning.
It sounds like it could have multiple uses against vampires. I'll take one too.
in the
We
midst,
We could also just use it for cooking
put
if we get hungry.
garlic
so-
essence on our weapons. We could try to put the garlic on the vampires themselves. See what happens then. That kind of stuff.
Cease
Yeah.
to
Throw it
rabbit
at
with
them.
it.
Do whatever you like. Get creative.
Do you think we could get an extra 1 point or 1d4 damage of poison against vampires if we put it on our weapons?
like if you rub it all over the weapon,
Yeah.
Yeah, like
it's
the raw garlic.
Like
essence.
one
I'm-
extra point of damage.
I'm gonna say that I'll give you a plus D4 on vampires right now. Like here's the mechanic: plus
word.
D4 on vampires, but you have to battle prepare the garlic before every battle. So you have to have garlic and tell me I'm garlicking my weapon before this fight,
Is
Gan.
that that's
What
an
if they make,
action?
like-
No. That's
Oh, okay.
I forget what the name of it is. It's like an instant action. There's an actual D&D terminology for this, but it's like it's anything you can do like with the drop of a hat, which would be like say something.
Basically, got to do it like my mage armor.
Take your garlic
say
out,
it before
rub
battle.
it on your weapon. That's like a 3 second thing, Maybe
What about like garlic infused mineral oil?
yeah, maybe you get some
Oh,
garlic.
yeah.
Maybe you get some garlic oil to oil your weapon with.
I was about to say we can go further with this and actually, make a proper.
I say,
vampire oil.
can we
Alright,
do an oil or
I'll expand it upon the mechanics based on what you guys do, but for now you have garlic. You don't have garlic oil,
Okay.
so you can
We need to
rub
get some Witcher style vampire oil. I love that idea.
you can rub the garlic on your weapon for an extra D4, and it'll be just like a one-time thing basically, because as soon as you hit, it's gonna smear vampire blood all over the blade, and no more garlic.
It's like a poison.
My
that's
advice:
You know?
don't use a fatty oil on your weapon. It will corrode
silvered
it.
and garlic infused?
Silvered and garlic.
Use a mineral
weapon or
oil.
ammo.
It feels like
Any
grow a
weapon or
garden
ammo?
with all the
You get like
conditions.
a cast iron weapon situation, and then you could get like a little patina on there.
You can make a
Wouldn't be
fancy
sharp.
cover
Yeah,
and put
you
it
get-
in the bottom,
tip
and then
all
all of
the
your
arrows,
ammo
and
will
you get a
be
D4
poison.
on every hit.
Yeah,
If it were a blunt weapon, I'd say a patina would be good, but bladed
Just a
weapon.
cast iron
Yeah.
club that has you
If you
cook it in garlic oil.
if you guys
we are getting creative. I like it.
sit here
We're
and-
clearly only concerned about weapons.
You sit here and chat long enough. A little monkey in a pink tutu that you recognize from the Blue Water Inn. He was hanging out with Rictavio. He sort of jumps up on top of Blinsky's shoulder and he says, "Oh, Coco. Hello, my friend." And he takes out tiny little treats from his pocket and gives them to Coco one by one. Coco just sits there generously accepting or greedily accepting the little treats and popping them into his mouth. Sitting there looking at each one of you curiously. He has one arm wrapped around Blinsky's head, and I put a little picture of Blinsky in the chat for you guys.
I can't
Just kind
wait
of like
to see
wanders
this.
down into the basement or like towards the basement. If nobody stops him, he'll go down to the basement.
Oh yeah, no one stops you. You can make it down to the basement just fine.
I'm down in the basement now.
Oh my
Can I sit
lord.
down here?
It is dirty, and when he said that the shop's a little bit messy, this is like everything that has been made or like created recently. You can see like scraps of Irina dolls, bits of balls, wood scraps and things like that, splinters, dust, sawdust. Little metal scrappings. I mean, like, this is like the makings of a madman. And then you see a bunch of like half-completed toys sort of scattered about the place. Various crates and barrels, a bunch of sacks of grain and various fabrics and things like that.
With the Irina dolls that are in the process of being made, if I go and take a peek at those, is there anything uncouth happening in that construction? Like, are these like voodoo dolls?
No. Everything looks pretty much up to par with what you saw upstairs, just half constructed. Definitely looks like a madman's working down here, but not one with negative thoughts or ideas in his head.
Sure. No,
Maybe a little
no
depressed. He's a little depressed. He seems lonely.
I arrange a bunch of wood shavings so that it says you're doing a good job. Then I walk back upstairs.
You're the best, Desk.
All right, well. How much for the door knocker?
The door knocker. Sorry. Did you?
The chime opening.
Oh, the
chime.
There you go. The chime of opening. He tells you he's happy to let go of for 50 silver pieces for you and your friends. Normally,
Is
you
it
charge 100.
Scenario.
Oh, does it
Or
only
is it
do
like
it once?
charges?
No.
Yeah.
It does it as many times as you want. It has a limitation of what kind of locks it can open. So it can only open simple locks
Strike
on
it as an
doors,
action.
chests, things like that. It's gonna have difficulty opening vaults and.
You said 50 silver?
Yep, 50 silver.
Take it.
Very reasonable.
Yeah, absolutely. Take 5 gold, please.
Yeah, unlike the shop in Barovia, you find Blinsky's prices are pretty good. That dragon seemed a little bit steep, but for what it proposes to do, even though he was vague about it, you think that thing may turn into a fully fledged black dragon. And that would be pretty cool. Now, he didn't say anything about whether it'd be under your control or anything like that, so watch it. Maybe be careful.
We could fight a dragon.
Do
All you
it!
gotta do is
I don't know how
like,
it'll go.
drop it in his
It's like level grinding. You guys are like, hey DM, we haven't leveled in a while.
Oh wait. The chime can only be used 10 times.
You're gonna level
Do you agree with
soon.
that,
Don't
or-
do it.
leave the dragon in Castle Ravenloft.
Yeah.
Wreak havoc.
You guys are vile.
During this time, Avathor is just mindlessly playing with toys. He's very entertained.
Oh yeah, dude, you're having a good old time. There's lots of fun toys to play with in here. Can I please imagine Avathor just like on the rocking horse, like back and forth, like way too big for it. Like,
Oh yeah, he's absolutely doing that.
Blinsky like comments on the
He's
fact
a-
that it's reinforced up to 450 pounds. He's like,
4 children could be on that at once, and their mother and father on the front and back, and it wouldn't break.
Avatar's just playing. He's experiencing the childhood he never had.
He's just he's encouraging it. Blinsky's got a huge grin ear to ear looking at you doing that. Portable house you wear around yourself.
That's good.
That's sick.
The tiny hut spell might actually work for that, to be honest.
As long as you can carry with you in combat.
Yeah, you'd need something like that.
Put it on what's that? Tensor's floating disc.
Yeah, the combo. I like when people start to combine their various spells to create monstrous and scary things that aren't like the raw of what it was, but they made it by still following the raw. And yeah, it's like a hidden loophole of 5e. There's a lot of things that you can mix together to create something very fun.
Yeah.
I like a good, very, very logical leap
What
of
happens
like a character.
if I throw this fireball into a bag of holding?
It's like why would I not
And
just
just do that every day.
cast grease and then flame bolt this crowd of people?
Yes, that's just being smart right there. You know, that's just good use of spells. But I'm talking more
What if
like
I
things you wouldn't normally think of.
What if I enchant every page of this 500-page book with a fireball spell with one trigger?
Yeah. With the warding, fucking
Oh yeah,
ice storm.
glyph
Doesn't
of
matter
warding
what
in a
trap
book,
you put.
yeah.
They're all the same.
Uh-huh.
You know, in Divinity Original Sin, you could stuff like an almost unlimited number of barrels into a chest, and then
Yeah.
throw the chest at someone, and then detonate the chest with all the
You get
barrels. into it.
actually many explosions from the one chest.
They give you all the d8s that from each of the chests or whatever.
Yeah, that's how I beat the first boss. That's like a scripted loss.
That's funny. Throw a chest at him. Did you guys cheat?
They did leave a lot of barrels lying around though for you to pick up.
You guys,
Yeah, like there was an intended mechanic.
Yeah,
Death
I got
fog
that
there.
feeling.
Like stuff all the death fog into a barrel.
Yeah.
I mean, you could just use the same spells that the dungeon traps use if you want. Just somebody walks symbol, trigger, fucking glyph of warding, any of those. I like symbol personally. But
Be
in the
fun to
new
try
one,
some
you have to pick
shenanigans.
it.
All right, mate. Well, you have a good one, yeah? Thanks for the soup.
Don't worry, Mr. Blinsky. We'll try not to cause too much chaos, but we hope to restore some semblance of hope and law to this town. You know, soon.
Oh, mostly freedom. You like freedom, yeah? How about some freedom?
Remind me to ask about holy water when we see the father again.
Oh, yeah, or the other guy. What was his name? The other father.
Father Donovich? You talking about from Barovia?
No, the one we met at the marketplace. At the town.
Oh, the
town
Jesus
square.
guy.
Oh,
Yeah.
Father Albright.
Jesus,
Father.
Father Albright. Yes, Father Albright.
He'll be at
Good memory.
He'll be at the hunt. Or how could you forget a guy like that?
Father Albright's a
He
cool
seems
dude.
like a killer. You probably have to go into his own stash if you ask him for it.
He's a cool dude. Before you guys leave, though, Blinsky rushes out of the toy shop.
Oh, friends, if you're going to see the father, could you take him this box of toys for the children?
We would be glad to.
Thank you, friends.
You're a good one, Mr. Blinsky.
Oh, you too, Scion.
And you never told him your name.
I don't even notice.
What?
It's almost like he's just like an old friend, so you don't. You feel like it's like that's normal. But as you're walking away, roll perception. Over a 10,
Alrighty.
you'll notice that in your head. And you'll feel that. You're like, why didn't I notice that? Because he was just so nice or friendly? Something about that Mr. Blinsky. Yeah,
Something special about him, yeah.
you notice.
I was already writing about stuff that he said in my journal, and that toy was really piqued my interest too. That was, yeah, gonna remember that.
Some
The
exotic,
dragon.
certainly some exotic things in there. There was an upstairs to his house as well. I mean, that presumably that was where he was living. He brought you the soup from the upstairs area down to where you guys were in the toy shop. But you guys didn't have a chance to see anything up there, and you know, he may have more.
Oh, well, I guess we could come back.
Yeah,
Mysterious gnomes can sometimes be very powerful.
Vallaki's nice and centralized, so it'll be a place that you guys will spend, I'm sure, plenty of time in to explore everything. But as you head out of the market, you notice that the Burgomaster's mansion is pretty busy. There's people coming in and out, mostly people with crates and boxes. But the guards sort of like keep it moving, as you like if you loiter at all in front of the house.
Could I
Yeah, that
cast
means there.
detect magic?
I still got detect magic up.
Detect thoughts. And I want to talk to one of the guys carrying the crates out.
Yeah, absolutely. Let me put
Uh,
let me put an NPC down here too. Oh, this guy.
Perhaps,
This guy.
perhaps out of earshot of the guards, though.
All right, he's sort of unloading things from one of the crates over here, a little bit further away from the guards. You cast detect thoughts, is what you said before you start
Yeah.
talking to him. Okay, got it.
And try to talk to him out of earshot of these blokes.
He's sort of just dusting off what looks like a little burlap bag that he was recently emptied. There's a bunch of tiny little packages inside of it. He starts examining each of them as he starts collecting them into his left arm, plucking them from the cart one at a time.
Oh, what you carrying there, bruv?
Ornaments.
Ornaments, you say?
Yes, already broke 3 today. The lady's not happy with me. Got to be very careful. Don't have time to mess around.
In his head, he thinks if I break one more, I'm getting fired from this job for sure.
What's happening there now? What are they celebrating? The festival?
The lady's preparing a big feast for some of the most important members of Vallaki. Smells good in there. Lots of pastries and baking going on.
Oh, a lot of bigwigs showing up.
Yeah, his surface thoughts, stomach grumbling, very hungry.
I expect everybody who is of any note in Vallaki to be invited to the feast.
Oh, even the Burgomaster. Oh wait, this is a Burgomaster's mansion, right?
Yeah, and it's his
Or is it-
wife. It's his wife that he's talking about. That's
Ah.
the lady.
Even the Walkers.
No, not the Walkers. Burgomaster and Lady Walker don't play nice.
Oh yeah, you see anything suspicious going on? Any cause for alarm?
In his head, he thinks, "Who is this guy asking me all these questions?
Who are you, anyway?
Oh, just a passerby. Just a huntsman participating in the werewolf hunt tomorrow.
A passerby? A huntsman? Your trade hunting? My trade is information.
He smiles.
Oh yeah, I'll move over the party and signal. Maybe we've got something here. I'll just beckon them.
Passive perception tells you this guy's probably working for, anywhere from, maybe a single to 5 silver pieces a day. He's not, dressed in great garb. He's pretty dirty. Looks pretty rough. Doesn't look like he actually trades in information, but he does look like he trades in opportunism.
Oh yeah, what would you say? 10 silver pieces to loosen your tongue.
Okay.
Okay, he says, excited. He
What's
beckons you
oh,
in
sorry.
closer to sort of, make sure that no one else overhears what he tells you.
There's some weird things going on in that house upstairs. I see the light on late at night. That kid of his is a real freak. They say that servants go missing inside of the house. They say that they don't ever come out.
No kidding, yeah? Well,
He shrugs
for
and
your
sort
sake,
of,
mate.
That's what they say.
Well, might want to stay away from that kid, yeah?
Oh, I
Little ankle biter.
don't go near that little creep Victor ever. Something tells me he knows how to use magics.
the people of Vallaki are not like extremely magical people. As a matter of fact, doing magic in Vallaki is one of the laws that's, kind of paramount. So getting caught doing magic by a
Oh, they
guard,
can charge you with crimes just for doing magic at all.
doing magic, saying the name Strahd, there's a lot of weird little rules that are only inside of the walls of Vallaki. And Vallaki is like its own state in that regard. It is governed entirely by the burgomaster, and while there are influences of power, like Blinsky and, for instance, Lady Wachter, just because of their sheer reputation and notoriety, and just, for Blinsky's general amiability, everybody likes him. There are other people in the town who sort of have some sway, but everything runs to the burgomaster, and there's no mistake about that. He governs his state with an iron fist. And these rules, these laws, they're pretty strict. The ones that you guys really need to know about are no magic, no fighting, no killing, no naysaying the burgomaster, no saying the name Strahd.
No naysaying the burger.
Yeah, no naysaying the burgomaster. No naysaying his burgers. You have to like his burgers. That's probably the most important rule. So don't spit the burger out in the napkin in front of him.
So how often do servants go missing? Upstairs.
These are only rumors, friend. I know no one
Well,
who has gone missing personally, but I know the rumors to be true. Friends of friends with family missing that never left that house. They can say nothing, though. Vargas would put them in his stockade faster than you can say tomorrow.
Sounds pretty on brand, to be honest. All right, mate. You take care.
You as well. I've got to get back to work.
You're a smash as he drops one of the ornaments. Fuck.
You say that there's like just a lot of stuff coming in and out of the burgomaster's mansion. Are there barrels, like wine barrels?
Yeah, they you see
Seem to be moving in and out of
you
here.
definitely see a couple barrels of Great Mash number 7 on its way in to the Burgermaster's mansion.
That's what you had. Okay.
And foodstuffs. I'm talking like expensive linen, some furniture. There's like a whole caravan, actually a couple caravans being unloaded right in front of the Burgermaster's mansion. Looks like imports.
Okay, so I'll tell everyone what I heard. So yeah, this Victor, the little rugrat, that bloke there says he's magical, and that servants go missing when they visit his quarters.
Could be food, could be sacrifices.
Says the child's cursed, something of the sort.
Yeah, with vampirism, if I had to guess.
Could be another Father Donovich situation.
Except this one is well fed.
You know what that means, right? Leverage. Possibly.
I wonder if he's even trapped up there. Could find out later. But if he was trapped up there, all it would take is breaking the wards for him to escape.
That would be bad news, isn't it?
I suppose it would, yes. So I guess we'll return to the inn until night. I guess I'll stop by the church and deliver the toys to the father.
Father Lucian greets you happily, and the children will be very happy at Blinsky. He always knows how to put a smile on all of their faces.
He certainly does. He's a very nice guy. I'm glad the children around here have them. And you, of course, to watch out for them.
Well, thank you, my son. Vallaki is lucky to have Mr. Blinsky. Gadolf is a man of true virtue.
Say, before I go, Father, I was meaning to ask. The party was wondering if you have the ability to make holy water here, and if you might have any extra you could lend to us for the purposes of fighting vampires, of which we've been discovering a lot of as of late.
He smiles at you and lifts up, like his robe to reveal like a strap around his kneecap that has 2 stakes on either side of his calf, like a weapon like this, you would say. He smiles at you. He hands it to you.
Some sanctified stakes would be great as well.
My son, you and your friends come here, and I will take care of you.
Sounds good.
The Morning Lord provides.
He sort of bows his head.
I've got a few bottles you can fill for now, but I suppose we'll return from the inn with enough for everyone's purposes.
Garlic.
Thank you again for your help.
And holy
Sion
water.
will return to the inn.
Just adding to the effects.
Yeah, we got some ideas for anti-vampire stuff. There's plenty. And Sion will return to the inn afterwards. I guess we'll eat dinner, do a short rest or whatever.
Are you eating actual dinner or dinner of the pig dinner? I feel like it's
I don't know.
it's rude
I think
to
dinner
do
of the
that.
pig is actual dinner, but
For sure.
At some
said he
point.
did say he
Plez
cooked it.
was preparing him this
Yeah,
whole time.
Plez has literally just been preparing him this entire time. Stuck in a car somewhere.
Guess we'll be having pork chops then.
We're hoping safe.
oh my god, I saw a video of a guy at a barbecue contest where they had done a whole hog, and he just like took his gloved hands and just went right through the skin and then pulled out the whole pork loin by hand, and it was crazy.
That is pretty crazy.
What?
It was dripping.
Gonna need
And it was all intact. Too. Jeez.
copy of that video.
Maybe I
Yeah,
can
no
find
kidding.
it. Let's see.
Yeah, pork is real juicy. You know what else is juicy is brisket.
I made a brisket not too long ago. I smoked that son of a bitch for 18 hours.
Oh my!
Yeah.
I can taste
Nice.
it right now.
It was the first brisket I ever made, and coincidentally is also the best brisket I've ever had.
Oh wow! Look at that. Smoke master on the first try.
Oh yeah, I've been smoking various meats for the past 5 years, because once you become a dad, you either get really, really into grass or really, really into smoking meat.
My dad did both.
Oh,
I don't
man.
have the finances for that.
Well, he thought he did.
Grass is expensive, and meat is also expensive.
He also made his own bread. Don't forget that.
Yeah, that's true.
My wife does that. She does the whole sourdough thing.
Dan's dad can make some pretty fire bread.
Bread and meat sauce.
Oh
I
yeah.
don't want to expand my cooking repertoire beyond barbecue, meat sauce, and bread.
And
Dan's,
last night I tried my hand at
I've
making
learned all
caramel
the
sauce.
Dan's mom went to
And that
culinary
was
art school,
great.
though, so his dad didn't have anything on his mom when it came to every
Yeah,
other thing.
she knew the rest of
food. Exactly.
Quote
Well-
unquote food.
Let's take a quick
General item.
couple moments break here. You guys use the restroom facilities, do what you gotta do, get a drink. I need to switch a few things up.
Okay.
Do we have time for a short rest here before we go out, or nay?
Yeah.
I don't really care.
No, absolutely. Yeah, you absolutely have enough time for a short rest here. Keep in mind, it is nighttime now. It's basically, you guys went over the shop probably around 5, spent maybe an hour over there in between.
All right, I got a plan for dealing with the captives, but we'll talk about it when everyone's back.
Sure thing.
My dogs are watching Minecraft right now. But Shadow's not really watching anything. She's watching the back of her eyelids at the moment. That was Marley,
At
actually.
least. At least I'm not playing Minecraft. That would be a little concerning.
My dogs are playing
But-
Minecraft right now.
Oh shit.
I bet Marley could do it, dude.
I tried my hand at making caramel sauce last night for the first time.
How'd that go?
And that shit turned out great.
Yum.
That I made homemade brownies to put the caramel sauce on top of. Also great.
Ooh. Okay. I'm gonna need you to stop talking about food for the next, I don't know, what do we got left? An hour and 15 minutes? I'm starving. We got soup downstairs.
To airdrop you some of these brownies.
Airdrop me a brownie, bro.
Yeah.
Caramel brownies are fire. Someone
My
recently.
brownies got some secret ingredients too.
Ooh, like
I
those.
used no, I haven't gotten to that point yet.
Yeah,
But
no,
we're getting there.
they
I'm not
don't-
a government employee anymore. I can do that now.
They don't taste as good, man. They really don't. Like just regular brownies taste like pot brownies. Like they taste like pot, and they just don't taste that good.
Yeah.
It's not bad. It's just I don't know. I don't really like
Yeah.
any kind of marijuana edibles. To be honest, the taste of them. Like I don't mind eating them to get stoned or whatever. But I'm not a big fan of the taste of really any of them ever. They always taste like weed.
Yeah, the
Apparently,
taste
it's
is
possible to do it without the taste.
We found these
You gotta remove the terpene.
marijuana drinks that are pretty okay. As long as you drink them while they're cold. If they get even slightly warm, they're fucking horrible.
I've had a couple that don't taste anything like weed, and those ones I liked. But I mean, like,
Yeah.
I don't really need
Very few, though, right?
to eat weed edibles.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, not gonna.
Plus,
It's
it's
just so
far
much
too
easier.
easy. Far too easy to get way too high that way too.
Oh man, yeah, you just you're glued to the couch after that.
Yeah.
Never been a fan of that kind of that feeling anyway. I like to be productive.
Yeah, a lot of people get an adrenaline rush and start panicking.
Yeah.
When it's their first time.
Yeah.
I guess some people always
That's why-
have that. Some people no matter how many times they do it, that's always how they feel. My dad said that that was his
I think
experience.
it will
with-
give you an adrenaline rush if you OD regardless, but it depends on how you handle adrenaline rushes. A lot of people don't handle them well.
My
Yeah.
dad told me he smoked weed as a kid, and then as a teenager, listening to Jimi Hendrix and stuff in the 60s and 70s, and then he stopped, obviously, worked a hard labor job for most of his life that was not the life that you can be a pothead. So but he said that he wanted to try it again when he was older. Him and my mom went up to a lake house with my cousin who grows weed.
Oh, he didn't ask
No.
you or AJ or Aaron or anyone for fucking. Come on, you guys. Any of you guys could have hooked him up easily.
Yeah, I'm sure, but he was like he didn't want to ask us. He wanted to go do it with other adults, not involve his kids in it.
His
So
children.
yeah. So he was like, we'll try it when we're up there. So they were at the lake house and they did it. And he freaked out. He said his heart was beating all fast and stuff, and he had a stroke in his 50s. So it concerned him, to the point where he's like, never again. So yeah, he's
That's what happens if you take too much at once.
he's one of those kind of people who it makes his heart race and makes him all paranoid.
That's the adrenaline rush I'm talking about. Yep.
I'm one of those
That's
kind
how
of
my
people.
wife is if she doesn't smoke it.
It makes me stand in front of the fridge, just smiling like an idiot, and just like there's a lot of stuff in here. I'm
What should
gonna.
I lose the ability to talk, which sucks because my wife
that
is
happens
so
to
desperate
me.
to have me smoke with her because my wife smokes every day.
And then she's
in
like,
bed.
come on.
She's like, oh, let's smoke together. It'll be so fun. And then every time, I just sit there and stare in space. She'll ask me a question. It'll take me 2 minutes to formulate a 3-word response. Yeah,
Dude,
it's pretty bad.
Yeah, the drugs have a different effect
That
on everybody, man.
happens to me when I get too high.
They really do, because I firmly believe that everybody in the world has a unique body chemistry. So unless you're a twin, you don't have the same body chemistry as someone else. So your taste of things, you might like grapes and I might hate them. You might love bananas and I might hate them. Whatever. Everything is different. Anything you put inside your body is gonna have a different effect on you than it would on someone else. It might be similar, might be almost exactly the same, but it is never gonna be the same.
Oh, for sure.
So yeah, that is that's not uncommon for me either. And I use pot pretty often, but yeah, sometimes I'm just I go dumb. I'm not able to speak either, so not something I can do on a daily basis, really.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah, it's
weekend
weird,
recreational activity for me.
It doesn't matter how drunk I get. I don't I don't get this feeling, but every time I smoke, I feel like I feel like not myself. Like I feel like I can't. I feel like a different person. It's
Yeah.
just it's a really weird feeling. I don't feel like that when I'm drunk. Like I feel like I'm like a less. I'm still myself. I'm just like a less inhibited version of myself.
Or a more inhibited
but-
version.
Yeah,
yeah.
you got to acclimate
but,
to THC.
Yeah.
Alcohol too, to
Well,
be
I used
honest.
to. The crazy thing is, in high school, I smoked all the time. That's
Mm.
like all I did.
Ah,
Outside of
one of those.
school
Yep,
and on the weekend stuff. So I
sounds
smoked a
familiar.
ton in high school, but I don't know, something like as I got older and stuff, I just liked it less and less.
That happens too, you know. Your body changes over
Yeah.
time. You stop liking stuff.
Yeah. And now I live in Colorado, and it's like literally legal, and I can just like walk down the street and buy weed, and I don't want to.
There are
It's
more
like-
One of the
more dispensaries than there are
One of the-
Starbucks in Colorado.
yeah. One of the guys that I work with said he used to smoke weed all the time, and he developed an allergy to it.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn.
In Massachusetts, you can get weed
Now
delivered.
he can't anymore.
That's cool. Yeah,
Problem.
I think you could do that in a couple states. I think Colorado does that too, but that is real cool. Just like, I am officially the laziest stoner ever. They're delivering me my weed now. I got weed delivered to me in California one time, and I was like, this is the coolest thing that's ever happened to me. It was at my
You
friend's
just
house.
had to like upload your ID or something to whatever delivery
well,
service.
they
probably.
they did it. Like they were living in Lake Tahoe at the time, and they
Gotcha.
were like, "You guys want to order some bud?" And we were like, "Yes." Long time ago, but a lot of fun. It was cool. It was like DoorDash for weed. Definitely a good business model.
There is something to be said about the fun of feeling like you're getting away with something, you know.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
That's why I wanna open a chain of dispensaries that, like, when you step inside, you feel like you're walking into some lady's basement, and everybody's like dressed like they're a drug dealer.
That's
They like
awesome.
take you to a back room and you have a secret conversation about it.
Like a speakeasy for
that'd be cool.
drugs.
Yeah, it feels like one, but it's all legal there, so it's fine. But it feels like you're buying illegal drugs. You know?
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
That's my $1 million idea.
I don't know. You find the right investor, you could probably have that done.
Well, I'll come work in your shop and be a grandma that sells weed that has like a trench coat.
Yeah, we're gonna
Yeah.
we're gonna hire a bunch of D&D DMs to be the NPCs who buy weed.
Of course. I've got the background for it. It's like, so tell me
Hell
about
yeah.
your skills impersonating other people. Well, I've been 800,000 people in my life.
And counting.
And if you want to talk about other races, we can talk about that.
Or you could do like a Lord of the Rings.
Oh, that'd be cool. Like a Lord of the
Room.
Rings. Like,
Yeah, you buy
come in-
weed from a wizard from
dude,
Gandalf.
From Gandalf, and he makes you smoke out of his pipe before you leave. That's awesome.
Oh yeah.
And the pipe's laced with PCP, so you're really fucked up when you. Oh, maybe that.
Oh my
that's,
God,
That's,
alright,
that's a little.
alright.
That's a little too far. The feds are gonna be coming to
I'll
our
pay
door.
extra for that.
All right, we're just kidding, YouTube. We're just kidding.
Sprinkle some mysterious white powder on there.
I think you might have lost monetization with this episode, buddy.
Yeah, I get demonetized and remonetized all the time. I'm not scared. I'm just kidding. I actually have never been demonetized. I'm a good boy. I do good things. I make YouTube mad. No, you can talk about these things. These are not illegal or illicit things. I mean, putting PCP on things is for sure, but we're not going to actually do that.
We don't do that here.
We don't.
Unfortunately,
do
the AI
that.
won't understand that was sarcasm.
It's like, no, he said you sprinkled cocaine and
He
PCP
meant
on
that.
it.
Yeah.
You added the cocaine in there, AI. All right, let's play some D&D.
You set me up.
One more bump, chow.
Hold back.
No more bumps, chow. In the tavern, you do notice that Erwin has returned, and him and Danica are behind the bar, and they look like they are having a heated argument.
I mean, it is not the
Oh.
type that you want to walk in, but it's the type that you like have to watch as soon as you walk in on it. And she's just giving him the business. All day and night I spent taking care of this inn and bar, and you off chasing that old buzzard around that stupid winery. What am I supposed to do? 2 children running around like little menaces, a husband running errand, and me here to take care of this place all up to myself. Get back in the kitchen and get yourself busy. She starts like whipping him with a towel, and you see Erwin just sort of like retreating into the kitchen. He looks over his shoulder at you guys and gives you like a brief hello, and he says, "She's nicer than she looks." She hits him a couple more times as he retreats all the way into the kitchen.
I give him the "that's rough, buddy" look.
Must be weird, married to a guy with wings.
And you,
I get a lot of feathers on the bed.
if you don't get that goat off my bar,
She turns on you with the towel,
Fine.
Shabazz.
what can I get you?
Alright, the goat's not leaving.
He's welcome, just not on the bar.
Alright.
The
Sorry,
goat's
but
looking for a bush
but
light.
pet Dave.
She sort of calms down a little bit and returns to her normal like customer service voice.
What can I get you? Or are you going to make me put you to work like my husband?
She says with a smile and a wink.
I mean, you can put me to work, but I was interested in a glass of wine, so it's up to you, I guess.
Oh,
I don't want to get that towel, is all I'm saying.
we just got new shipments in. White or red?
Red,
I'll do white this time.
always.
In the red
I'm
we
pretty
have
knackered, yeah. I don't want to do more work.
the Pristine, the Grape Mash number 7, and the Acapulco. What would it be?
Could you do like a flight? Could I get like a flight of red wine?
Of course.
You know, like maybe half pours? Yeah, that'd be cool.
She samples you each of the wines in like a little shot glass, size glass.
Oh,
the
yeah.
grape-
Do
gra-
they all have blood in them?
No. The one is like a subtle like a Barolo. That's the
Okay.
Abacalo, and then the grape mash. You know, obviously thick and viscous. It has the blood in it.
Mhm.
And then the last one's like a Cab Sav. It's little smoky, delicious, light. Goes down smooth. Both very.
And this guy in the
liquidy.
middle, this comes from. I mean, I guess they probably all come from the vineyard, right? Because there's only one vineyard.
Cyan's gonna ask what the hell's up with the blood wine.
Yeah,
He's gonna pull out the
Okay, I was
sample from his
trying to
pocket
be a little
and-
more subtle about it, but it's all right.
this one, yeah,
Cyan
does seem
subtle.
to be a little thicker, but it's not blood, silly. It's just
Oh no, I drink it. It tastes like blood.
Certainly looks like blood to me.
She
I
like
think they're being crazy.
She sort of like looks it over. She takes the glass and she starts.
Ask a sommelier at this point. But the legs, that's what they're called, the legs of the glass, the bits of liquid that stick to the sides of the glass and run down it, those are called legs. Now you know that. You can be cool and fancy when you drink wine with your significant other. Or some random person in a bar. This wine has nice legs. That's what they're referring to there. The legs on this thing are thick, and they leave that 1-inch blood rim above where the actual liquid line is in the glass, and she swishes and
Sip of it. Fuck.
Seems like the kind of thing vampires would sure love, that's for sure.
I think it's fine. I'll take a second glass.
She takes a sip of it too,
You did eat a
and
child pie, so
she spits it out right away.
what the?
She immediately goes back into the kitchen without any words to you guys, and you
Seems like the kind of thing that they'd serve in the Dark Lord's castle, doesn't it?
start to hear a shouting match begin to happen back and forth,
before Erwin comes out from the back of the kitchen, and this time he actually doesn't look like his reserved retreating self. He looks furious and almost in disagreement with her. He comes out, goes over to the wine, gives you guys all a brief look before he does so. Goes right to the Great Mash #7, begins to take from the tiny little tap there into a small glass, fills it up halfway, looks at it in the light, smells it, swishes it around, takes a sip of it, and he too spits it out immediately.
Ooh, sorry, I should have said this before. I would like to cast Detect Thoughts as they leave, assuming that I can get away with it without being noticed.
Absolutely. I think you would be able to do that without getting noticed, especially amidst everything that's going on. I have to close Tailspire again because I think my dock is going insane. Now I remember why I replaced this dock.
I want the juice about what's going on here.
Yeah, so
Goss.
I need the tea.
let's do this. I'm gonna break down the argument and then I'm gonna give you the thoughts during the argument, so I don't have to back and forth it.
Yeah.
So basically, she smacks him in the back of the head as soon as he spits out that wine. You had to drink it yourself? You couldn't just believe me? You big oaf? Lady or woman? Do you know what this means? Do you know what this means for my family's name? For our family's name? He looks around the room and he begins to go gently to each table and complimentary food and drinks for people, boxes, sort of ushering them out of the Blue Water Inn if they're not staying there. If they're in the inn, he's asking them to go to their rooms, and that there's going to be free room service provided to their rooms, and perhaps an in-room masseuse will also come up to your room if you go
masseuse.
if you leave now. And he gets the floor pretty well cleared in about 10 minutes. You guys are the only people left in the bar.
And
I threw up everything I had from drinking it.
I didn't even drink it.
I thought it was
neither,
great.
but I did take
Amongst
a
the
sample.
hubbub, Dusk is pouring himself another glass.
Dusk likey. The argument that ensues between Erwin and Danica is basically like, what is going to happen to us if everybody in this town who has purchased this wine, and it's all over the place right now. He starts to recap where the wine's been transported to, and it hasn't just been transported to Vallaki, but Barovia, and also to some of the other surrounding towns on the outskirts that you guys haven't been to or heard of yet. Kreshk. Even one got sent to the Abbey. He says that the implications here are that anybody who drinks this wine is essentially a vampire. Will turn into a vampire spawn.
I was afraid of that.
No.
Wait, really?
And with out knowing who the blood belongs to, we don't know who really has control over all these spawn.
That's a good thing I threw it up.
Hopefully that was good enough.
I have to change my character to fit damp here.
Well, shit, let's hope a restoration spell is good enough on these people before they've turned. Although, since they're giving it out for free in the streets, I don't think there's going to be enough spells to go around.
Not fast
So-
enough.
So let's walk. So let's walk through how we could get to this point, right? So it ends up in this bar. Where does it come from there?
It comes from the winery, delivered
I mean,
by
sure.
horseback.
Uh-huh. To the bar directly?
Yes, directly here to the bar.
Mhm.
Or to those who purchase it. For instance, there was a separate caravan sent to Barovia, a separate caravan sent to Kresk, a separate caravan sent to the
So-
Abbey.
So either it gets intercepted in transport, or it's already compromised at the winery.
There is no way it could be compromised at the winery. My father tests
I give him
everything
that
before
tough buddy look.
I mean, didn't we test it as well? Like, didn't he?
We
give
didn't
us,
test it. I
a
like
sample?
looked at it, but it seemed fine.
Also, the wine at the
I thought
winery.
he
I
gave
will
us
go on
samples
that
of it, didn't he?
check.
Just to be clear, the wine at the winery was the Grape Mash number 6.
Oh. Okay.
And this is Great Match number 7.
Correct.
Okay.
So Grape Mash number
Oh, the
6.
vampires somehow swapped out the shipments, and they even changed the name. Interesting.
So this might not even be the same wine that you guys drank there.
Hmm.
Or, I mean, it certainly doesn't taste like the wine. I can say that. You've had sips of both now, and it does not taste
so
the same.
he should know. He should know his barrels, like his equipment and stuff. Or I guess it would be in bottles or casks.
Mm-hmm.
Are these his bottles and casks?
These are indeed his bottles and casks. Yep.
Hmm.
And he said that the Great Mash number 7 is his branding. That, you know, it was the next
Okay.
of his brews of the Great Mash, and they do about one every 3 years, and this is the 7th of this
But he hasn't-
particular
wait.
grape.
So they have brewed the Great Mash number 7 already.
Yeah, this is
He
it.
has?
This is it.
Okay.
This is the
'Cause
Great
I-
Mash number 7, at least
Okay.
per what he believes, right?
Yeah.
He's like, this is it. This is the
Um,
Great Mash number 7. Now, he thinks immediately it's been tainted. He does not think it's been swapped. At least what he is projecting. And he sort of panicked, and he just found out this information. So, he's not looking at all the angles for sure. Immediately, he assumes that someone had to have swapped it out, and more so, he's probably leaning on that being the case because he is looking at his reputation being damaged. So anything that's going to further damage that reputation, like it being his fault that it happened, not good, right?
Whoever delivers this wine from the winery in town.
He says that they use the Vistani to deliver the wine.
Interesting.
And you guys
The
know,
Vistani have left since.
you guys know that the Vistani are wishy-washy. I mean, they're not really good. They're not really evil. You're not really sure who their allegiance is to. You get the feeling that it was safe to be in their camp, but you never really felt safe while you were in their camp.
Mm-hmm. Well, if you're relatively certain that that the winery is not compromised, and
I mean,
don't
he
think
just
it
thinks that
happened-
it's not possible.
Yeah.
But if you think about someone with the powers of an actual vampire swapping the shipment out, yeah, it's a little easier, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I imagine a Vistani wouldn't stand in the way of that. Would just let them do it and go about their business.
I'm sure whatever guards were there were slaughtered, or
Would
even turned.
Would you? Do you think that vampire blood and people blood have distinctly different tastes, or you think they're the same?
I would say they are the same.
Okay.
Well, I think we need to act quickly and try and destroy all of these casks as quickly as possible.
It is not the blood itself that is changed. It is a poison that runs in the blood.
Mm-hmm.
So you would see that the blood looks the same, the blood is colored the same, the blood
Mm-hmm.
feels the same, is thick, and yet taste not exactly the same. That hint of poison, both me and my husband tasted on this wine.
I've got detect magic up. Does it glow at all when I look at the liquid?
For them, it's the variable that they know shouldn't be there. Yes, it does.
Knew I should have looked earlier.
All right. Well.
Whoops, that's a little bit on me too. Then sorry.
Damn it, Zion.
So, I think first thing we need to do is make sure that the people in our party.
Yeah, we need to destroy these
I've drank
casks
it.
like pronto.
Well, yeah, we need to do that, and then we need to like make sure the people in our party who drank it get like restoration magic or something for them specifically, and then try to deal with the bigger problem of all the other people who are infected.
Scion's going to ask Danica how long she thinks it will take for this poison to do its work, to kill and turn someone or whatever.
Within days of drinking it.
Within days.
She looks at Avatar.
I mean, I feel fine right now. At least I think I do. Problems yet.
Well, we got enough time to
Does
take a
lesser
rest.
restoration work on this? Is that's level?
Would be worth attempting, yeah, at the very least,
Yeah.
or maybe stop poison or something. Yeah, I'd try the restoration.
Danica also looks at at Dusk sipping the wine and just like I find it enjoyable.
I shot you, DM.
Oh, gotcha.
He ate the very suspicious pies before. He's used to
Wait,
it.
did Dusk order the blood wine or a different wine?
I drank all the wine that they have here.
You drank the blood wine too.
Mm-hmm. And I drank the blood wine earlier when I was a cat.
Oh, you did.
Just lapping up blood wine as a kitty.
All right, so I guess we need 2 restorations.
I hit you back. But no, to continue, the Danica looks at Dusk and she's like, "Are you sure you want to be doing that? Do your people not have the same effect if you drink the blood of a vampire? You won't turn?" Danica.
The only one I assume it wouldn't work on would probably be the paladin.
Ask you a question about IRL.
Hey, we got 2 paladins.
Yeah, so
The
yeah, I would assume you're
paladins. The paladins.
I'm pretty unconventional. Not really a divine themed paladin, so maybe it would work on me.
You still
I
get
am an
disease
angel.
don't you? And
Yeah.
poison.
Oh yeah, that's true. I do still get disease resistance.
When I hear the paladin, I don't immediately think of Elias, though. I honestly, I do think of Epic, and I think of Elias as more just like the avenging angel. Because he's not very traditional paladin, story-wise. Character-wise, definitely, but story-wise, yeah, he's pretty untraditional, too. Your character, story-wise, is a very untraditional paladin, too, though. I love it. I like both of them. They're both cool paladins. But yes, we do have a dose in the party. Please remember, Lord Scion.
Well, I hope you both know lesser restoration. We're gonna need it.
I don't think I have it yet. I'm a level behind because I have 1 level of Warlock, so
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
I don't think I have. Yeah, I don't have 2nd level spell slots yet.
Those kind of spells aren't in my wheelhouse.
You guys better do something cool. Better do
Yeah,
something
yeah.
real cool before people start drinking more of that wine.
I can. No, I'm not
I
talking
mean, if
about
it's
powder.
considered a poison, then lay on hands might work. We could try it, but it
Yeah.
seems more like a disease.
Engineered to
I
kill and
can-
turn people.
I can
Yeah.
lesser restoration. I can purify food and drink. I can remove poison. Maybe is that not on here? Poison. I can protection from poison.
All I can do is preserve your corpse if you die and we have to kill you.
Very nice.
I think I'll be okay. I'm not too worried about me.
I'm really good at destroying the undead.
Yes, it makes me
So-
interested to know what would happen if you turned undead.
A paladin?
I don't even
Yeah.
know if
They
that's
probably just
possible.
wouldn't.
I think we met one earlier.
Oh, maybe, but that may be a ghost situation more so than a vampire. I think there's a preservation of the body that happens when you're a paladin. Maybe not of the spirit, but of the body.
Oh,
I
I
don't-
wasn't restricting it to vampires.
Ah, yeah.
We need to get our
Um,
hands on some elixir.
Says Erwin, being a little bit more knowledgeable about the subject. And Danica immediately asks him, "Well, what will that do, basically?" And he says that if we poured elixir of health into the wine, that it basically would effectively neutralize the blood.
Oh yeah, my next question was going to be about holy water. The father was preparing some for us. Do you think that would help as well?
I don't think holy water would do it.
Erwin says.
We need elixirs.
And he also says something about it would ruin the wine.
I mean, what about
Watering it down? How dare you water wine down?
Yeah, he immediately shoots that idea down. He's like, no, we don't do that here.
what's the kind of potency of religious rituals? I know that mechanically, the father might not be able to cast third level spells, but a priest of the Morning Lord, laying hands on somebody.
Yeah, I wouldn't be so sure about that. The father knows a few spells.
Oh, okay.
The father is a
Yeah,
cleric, so by all rights, the father is a cleric, and all of the fathers that you meet in Barovia are clerics.
Okay.
So from that perspective, think that most of them, based on their their skill or their notoriety, are gonna have access to cleric magic, and lesser restoration in this case, maybe even greater restoration. I mean, Father Lucian's pretty legit.
Yeah, but
Do you think greater restoration would work after the disease has run its course or it's turned them?
I think greater restoration would work on a spawn, but not on a fully fledged vampire.
Okay.
So here's the thing. Normally, how it works, just for some vampire breakdown knowledge, and I'll go into Irwin for this. If you are a vampire and you bite, then whatever you bite becomes vampire spawn. To become a real, true vampire, you must drink from the blood of your sire. And in this case, it appears that someone has a plot to turn a lot of spawn all at once. Do you not see?
Do we think
so
that
you're saying the town's going to get flooded by greater vampires?
Yeah, so just
or at least full vampires?
Right, to recap that, you get bit, you drink from the blood of the vampire that bit you, and you have to do so willingly also. It cannot be a forced action. And when you do that, you turn from spawn into full-fledged vampire. Now, if you drink the blood and are bit by that vampire as well. Same principle, just happens reverse order. Right?
Oh, okay, so it can be the other order. Okay.
Absolutely.
But if you just drink the blood, then you wouldn't. Do you?
Just drink the blood, you
just drink-
don't.
You become a
Just drink the
spawn.
blood, you just become a spawn, and that's curable
Okay.
by greater restoration. Now, being a fully fledged vampire, baby, there ain't no cure, except a nice stake in the heart.
The cold embrace of death.
Or a miracle or a
Really?
wish spell, I think,
A
are the only other ones.
a wish spell could do it. Yeah, but good luck finding that in Barovia.
I know.
Really,
Some
I think
clerics
the
can
Talk to
cast
thing,
miracles
my
too.
dad's got wishes out the butt, so yeah,
You genie.
Hey,
yeah.
really, I think the things
when
that
I said
like,
good
are
luck, I
limiting-
didn't mean it's impossible. I meant good luck.
I mean, if I was level 20, I might be able to learn it.
Hey,
Yeah,
this
they're
is
I
wrong.
think our
this is
our
Wrong
limiting
campaign,
factor
but-
is volume of being able to cast on people inside this time period, right? Like I can cast
Yeah.
3 lesser restorations a day.
yeah, and that's
Um,
gonna be what limits you guys and even probably
we-
the father.
Do we think that the paladin lay on hands would have a similar effect? Because that would really expand our pool of. Because that's just 5 HP worth of lay on.
Lay on hands would absolutely be able to remove small amounts of poison. So like lay on hands could remove poison from like a single glass of wine. But it would.
But
it would
if they did it to somebody,
no, yeah, if they did it
drank
to
the
someone
wine.
who drank the wine, it would have probably no effect.
it's not enough.
Yep,
Okay.
yep.
And
Well,
then
I like
is
Erwin's
there-
plan the best. Do you know how we can
I
get
mean,
our hands
everybody
on
in
enough
town can
elixir
draw
to?
straws
No, yeah.
about who gets saved.
What was that one? Sorry.
It's just that everybody in town can draw straws about who gets saved.
Oh, I like that
No,
idea.
no.
Yeah, that's a good
A
one.
bit of a pragmatist.
No, I mean,
Useful
hey,
suggestion.
that is
Well,
useful.
We have people we want to take out of the stockades, and then we can put all the people who can't get healed in the stockades until we can heal them. What about that?
I think Erwin implied that we could purify the wine in the casks with elixir of health.
He
Maybe
did.
drinking it, getting them to drink it after we've done that would do the trick. Hopefully.
Yeah.
Well, also, instead of pouring elixir of health into the contaminated wine, why not put it in uncontaminated wine and just give that to like
A full
large numbers
dose
of
to
people?
everybody. It
Water.
depends on how much
Yeah.
we can get our hands on.
Yeah, so like
who's-
he is like, get the elixir wine, bring it back here. We'll fix this wine that I've got here, and we'll also make sure it gets to everywhere that I've distributed wine to make sure that wine doesn't poison everybody. And Erwin is
Who is
thinking,
responsible for the wine cart out in the square?
Vistani.
Okay.
Various Vistani couriers have been charged with the task of bringing these little caravans to their various destinations.
Or not, but not who delivers it. Like who runs that? Like who do we have to talk to get them to stop handing the wine out?
The Vistani.
Oh, okay.
Yes, 100% the Vistani. So like they do run it. They're running the courier service. So like the Wizard of Wines has like 1 or 2 carts that they would personally use to deliver, but they're like out of that business at this point. They're making mass amounts of wine, and they're making wine for everybody in the land of Barovia. So they basically use the Vistani like UPS to deliver their shit. And if you're looking to stop the flow of blood, then you'll need to talk to someone in the Vistani. And there is a Vistani camp not far outside of Vallaki.
How many elixirs of health are we going to need to resolve the entire issue?
Okay, so that's a good
'Cause I
question.
feel like
How do we
one is
make
not
those?
gonna.
No, one
really
is
do
not going to do it. One is not going to do it. So you're going to need. Erwin says you got to get me 5 vials of elixir of health.
He needs 5 vials full of elixir of health, and that'll be enough to cure all the wine that he's distributed throughout the lands. He's pretty sure of it. It's basically a couple drops of this stuff will be enough for a single cask, but he's probably got about 50, 60 casks of wine that have been distributed out there. So he's asking you, and by no means, guys, I'm trying to frame this way to tell you, like, you guys can make this quest what you want, and you guys can also control the situation and the narrative how you want. Elixir of Health is something that you'll have to find. He doesn't know where to get it. He doesn't have any idea, but he knows that it'll cure the poison. He also tells you bring it here back to him because he is more worried about his reputation and the reputation of the Wizard of Wines than he is anything else right now. He's not like super concerned about the people of Barovia. I'm sorry, the people of Vallaki or the people of Barovia or any of those, like the citizens. He's like, my family's gonna be fucked. Granted, he's a family man. That makes sense. But you guys are probably more concerned about overall being able to utilize Vallaki as what it is, a central hub in a land that you're trying to navigate through to get out of, and it's basically the biggest stronghold in the area. So this is like the safest place that you guys have come to yet from the outside world, and you probably don't want it to burn to the ground, or the people to alternate to vampires. So that is probably your main focus, and I just want to paint it that way so that you don't think that the quest is set in stone. You got to do exactly this. Sounds like you guys mostly got that, but just wanted to make sure that it was said.
Can I craft Elixir of Health via Herbalism Kit? I assume we'd have to like go and gather ingredients and stuff about it. But
is it a uncommon or
it's
is
rare?
it what is it's rare?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what are the rules on that?
I don't know.
I forget. Yeah. Well, I guess it depends. Well, because the 2014 D&D rules don't really specify. I think the DM guide is just like whatever the DM says is it, but there's like really clear rules in the 2024 DMG about like how to craft specifically a rare potion, how many days, cost of materials, all that stuff. It's laid out pretty clearly, and you can do it with an herbalism kit. I know because the last character I played was a mercy monk who did alchemy, and yeah, and you can definitely craft potions. I forget how long it is but I think you can.
It takes an inordinate amount of time, yeah.
Yeah, so
it'll probably take a few days.
A couple things too that you need. You also need proficiency in the Arcana and Herbalism kit. It says half the items cost in raw materials, so around 1,000 gold pieces for a rare potion. It's about 25 days of work.
Oh, okay. For one.
So you guys do not have that kind of timetable in front of you. And access to specific ingredients using the DMG. Let's look into this, though. Crafting.
Yeah, we're not exactly on the Sword Coast anymore.
We can speed up his crafting speed, though. There is rules for, like, we can, like, split the work.
Yeah, and that's what I was thinking. I thought that there was a way for you guys to everybody kind of pitches in, and then suddenly 25 days turns into.
One person needs the herbalism kit, but anybody who would help would at least need Arcana proficiency.
Okay.
We have a couple of wizards and stuff though, so I think we'd be fine there. I think.
Well, we can see if the temple has any. Usually, temples will have potions like this available. We'll see if the father has any. I guess.
Okay, and I have 2 3rd level slots per day, so like we can for sure cleanse 2 people a day.
Yeah.
Well, do start with the party members, I suppose.
Let's do this. Let's do this.
Definitely start with.
I'm gonna bend the rules a little bit here on the timeline. So with all of you throwing your efforts towards this, even those of you without Arcana proficiency or Herbalism proficiency. Or proficiency.
I got the Arcana proficiency.
Yeah.
I got expertise in Arcana.
I'm going to say you guys can do this in 2 days. So you can
if
produce...
we get the gold together for it?
If you can get the gold together for it and get the recipe for it, it'll take you 2 days from that point to do it.
and the Festival of Lights happening sometime this week. You could see that everything is pretty well prepared for it. That feast is going to occur before the festival, so it's one little anchor, that you've got that needs to happen before the festival happens, and that hasn't happened yet. So
And we're gonna need to.
the hunt has to happen. So it's going to be a couple things that need to occur in order for the festival to be done, and there to be the big celebration at the end, where likely the most amount of people could be tainted drinking that wine, and when everybody is going to be all in one place at the same time.
And that's 2 days from now, so some of the people who already drank it will turn and attack the crowd.
Well,
how many vials do we need for Vallaki specifically?
one. One for Vallaki.
Vallaki.
Yep, one to take care of Vallaki, one to take
And then
care of
how
Barovia.
many other towns, like just by number? I know you listed a few names, but
Yep.
how many other towns?
Four other
affected?
besides Vallaki.
Okay, so 4 other towns besides Vallaki,
Yep.
and then we have Vallaki. Okay.
I assume Barovia needs 2, and the other 2 need at least 1.
Barovia does need 2. And then one will be able to take care of Krushk and the Abbey. And then the last one is going out to the Druids in the forest. Not even a town, just an encampment.
There's an encampment of druids in the forest.
Dude, don't get weird about it.
They did mention it.
Do they want to come
about,
help? Could they be convinced to come lend a fucking hand about this?
Just a whole bunch
Yeah,
of
they
druids?
might actually be able to cover themselves. We might just be able to send them a note, be like, "Hey,
if we just let
y'all
them
just
know,
cast restoration on yourselves.
Send
like,
them
can you
send them
handle
the
that?"
recipe, just no vial,
Yeah.
just the recipe. You guys do what you do
Yeah.
with the vials. I just answer the
You're-
questions.
Honestly, I
you
would
guys
think the
ascribe
druids could
to
figure it out.
you guys ascribe to natural selection out there. Just gotta go about it yourselves.
I bet they would detect the poison and be
if
able
they're
to
high-level
brew
druids
the
too, I'd be
liquor.
surprised if they hadn't noticed something wrong with the wine by now themselves anyway. But yeah, we could give them a heads up. They might be able to handle it. But
Anyway, we should start running around town and see if anybody in town has any of these. I'm hoping they
first
do.
we need to find a. Oh, not the elixirs. We do need to find a vehicle to keep the wine from being distributed from this point. So we need to find a way to confiscate all the wine in the town without getting in trouble.
I was thinking about going around and destroying the casks, but yep, that would get us in trouble.
we could
Here,
I think we
like
could
I
just
will say, the
ask-
Baron seems to be very do not say anything is wrong.
I think we can ask. I forget his name. Guy with the wings.
Erwin. Wizard Wine. Yes.
Erwin. Yeah. So I think we one ask him for the money to make the first elixir, because he should pay for that.
Oh, for
and
sure,
that
dude.
could be the one we could use for
For
Vallaki.
sure.
And
He gives you the
and then
gold.
also, I say we ask him to write an official letter of recall with his seal, and we can take it and say, and then he can say that you'll be compensated and all this stuff. Like, this is a recall. You'll either be given new wine to replace this, or we'll return whatever money you spent on the wine.
Got it.
So we get it an official stamped, sealed letter of recall from him. We can just take it to the people in town who have the wine and be like, look, this is. Don't worry, we're just doing.
I'm
this
really
on behalf
concerned the
of,
Baron's gonna be
Erwin.
not cool about this.
And then
He's
we
probably
take the
not
damn
going to be cool
cask.
about it, but we can try to get him to be chill. We can try. I mean, I don't. But
Yeah.
but I mean, the other option is to try to do it in secret, which if we do and we get caught, is, people are still going to be like, why is all the wine gone? Why is it, So I don't know.
mean, there's other wine that's not this wine specifically, so there is an amount of wine still in town that's not this.
I mean, I'm thinking I could just turn
Yeah,
invisible, go around town, find the casks, and then just pull the plug on each of them and dump them out. pull out the stop on them and just dump suddenly all of it falls out.
And I think some of them
That's
are.
an option.
Remember, some of them were going into the Baron's private residence.
I mean, I don't think he'll
okay,
be happy
maybe.
about it, but we could even try to keep it above board with him, and maybe he'll appreciate the honesty. Like, look, something happened. Wine was tampered with, and unless you want a bunch of vampire spawn running around here, we got to do something about this. And maybe he'll appreciate us taking the initiative. I know he's a dick, but he probably doesn't want vampire spawn running around.
Or they might panic.
Town.
Unless
But
he's
yeah, he
in
might
on it.
panic too.
he's not, and I don't want to paint it as he's a dick. He's not concerned about the people of the town right now. He's concerned about his 2 kids and his wife and his dad, and he knows
His
that
cool festival.
I'm sorry. I thought you guys talking. I thought you were talking about Erwin. You were referencing the Burgomaster.
Oh
no,
no,
I was talking about the Burgomaster.
The Burgomaster.
Yeah, no, Burgomaster, complete dick. Never mind.
Yeah.
On point.
So, I mean, and he also doesn't care about the townspeople, it seems like, so. But he probably doesn't want vampire spawn in the town, so maybe he'll be glad that we're taking care of the issue. And if he wants to start shit over it, well, now we got our excuse to whoop his ass, so.
I say we help the people of the town first and then worry about the Burgomaster's mansion.
Run up and get done up, Burgomaster.
Yeah.
So we help the townspeople.
If they all turn into spawns, then we got our excuse too. So.
Yeah, we should probably stake the Burgomaster and his whole family there in vampire spawns.
I'm down with that.
But we have potion. Nope, we don't.
We can cure the children.
Not for you.
It's for the kitties and the wine.
All right, so if Scion wants to go and sabotage the wine that is in public spaces, I think that's fine. If there's like a library or something that I can go to try to like find the recipe for this potion,
I think we should ask at the temple to see if they have any.
Yeah, it seems like we're only can make one. I think in that 2 days we can make one potion. So we're still gonna have to come up with, or try maybe to come up with maybe at least 3 more, if not 4. So
once there's one, I'm far less concerned about my immediate surroundings.
Erwin gives you guys 1,000 gold pieces.
Oh, nice.
For each of the potions, so 5,000 total.
Oh Jesus.
Okay. But he gives it to you guys like separately. He's like, I usually feel comfortable giving it 5,000 to one of you because he doesn't really know you guys all that well. He knows you're pretty good peeps, and you know you.
They have there's a party inventory in D&D Beyond.
Ooh.
Yeah, there is.
You can put currency in.
Yep.
Like I just put 5,000 gold in the party inventory.
Who's the most trustworthy to manage the party inventory?
That's the right place for it to be. Just
well, we can all manage the party inventory from our inventory.
Well, I mean, like like from a from a, like as players. Yes,
oh, from a
like,
in-game perspective.
Like in-game, who would actually be holding on to it?
I'd say
probably one of the paladins.
Yeah, Elias or Epic.
Probably Elias. I think Elias.
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. Epic
responsible, probably.
Epic just asked for like a note of cease and desist with a stamp and a seal. He seems like he's pretty good at management. I think he'd be okay with holding on to the money too. But I'd say either Epic or Elias. As a matter of fact, he'll divide the money equally between you two. But like Dust said, it's in the party's inventory. You guys, you know what the 5,000 is for.
They have oaths or whatever. They have morals and values or something.
Morals and values.
Not me, but they do.
He's Scots.
I mean, I would add to it. Not legally, but yeah, I would add to it.
Illegal methods.
Cool.
Well, there's a lot of chatter going on, but no action being taken. So I'm gonna head to
So-
the temple and see if I can talk to the father about this.
Well, I thought you were gonna go empty all the wine barrels.
We'll deal with
Does
that after.
Erwin know the location of like each individual person?
Yeah,
who
I need
have-
that information first. Yeah.
Yeah.
The
In the town
location,
who would have it.
the where the
Of all the
where to
painted casks.
See, that's the thing. He can tell you like where they're going, but he can't tell you where they're at. So you're not gonna be able to stop them. You're gonna have to send these cease and desists through the Vistani.
Well, I think Scion's gonna go try to covertly dump.
I was gonna try and go empty the ones that are around
Yeah.
town. Do they all say Great Mash number 7 on them? That works too.
Yes.
Okay, that's fine then.
Yeah.
I don't need.
In
We're
that-
good then.
Yeah, in that sense, you'd be okay.
I would sort of good hope.
So
The only
Scion
ones
comes
we wouldn't
rushing into the
have
temple.
access to would be the ones in the Baron's, the Burgermaster's estate. I'm guessing, or unless they're being stored in a place everybody can get to, because I know he has a bunch of guests over right now. So would they be like, or would it be like behind closed doors and guarded and stuff?
The feast that's happening.
Yeah, 'cause
Definitely,
I'm
definitely
guessing
inside, and it's
there's a bunch of the casks there. so-
red carpet, reservation or guest list only type of event. And
Scion comes rushing into the temple and he goes up to the father and he's panting and kind of sweating a little bit. And he tells the father about what we've learned and asks him if he has any elixir of health that he could sell to us. And Scion's all sweaty and looking at him in anticipation with like puppy eyes.
You gotta give him the cute blinks too.
Little Hawaii.
Might have
eyes.
interrupted the train of thought there. My bad. I just know we're gonna split a little bit for this, and I want to get it done rapidly.
Yeah.
I guess.
Ganner, are you on mute?
Yeah, sorry about that. My dogs were going nuts, so I had to make them not do that. Might have missed a few moments or a question or two.
Scion was saying
I
he
was
would go
interrupting the
talk
question
to,
fast to
the
say I'm going to the father to ask about the elixir, and
Got
I
it.
told him everything we learned too about the Great Mash number 7.
Understood. When you reach the father, he greets you, kind of concerned over this news, and he tells you, that he thinks you may be able to get a recipe like that from the druids. But he's not sure. He's not certain. He says he doesn't have that kind of magic. Doesn't have that level of ability. And his crafting skills are minimal at best. He can make basic potions and poultices and things like that, but that your best bet would be the druids.
That is highly unfortunate. We could not go and see the druids and return here before the disease took its course, and the town would be destroyed by then.
How far away is it?
We only
by
have
horseback?
2 days to provide this cure, otherwise the turning is irreversible.
Do we have a way to send messages over long distances between the people in the party? Do we have a spell or any items that can do that? Maybe we can split up.
I
Send
don't
the
have that
recipe
spell
back.
yet. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't cast
I need
No.
fifth
message or
level.
anything like that.
Or maybe I mean maybe the magic item store we didn't even look. Maybe they have you can get stones that do that where you can like talk over long distances.
Yeah, the weapon store does not
I don't know.
have
That's our only way of
any magical items for sale in it. So the weapon store, you cross it off your list. The weapon's got pretty much traditional, and it can do like +1, magical items and things like that. But there's nothing, nothing rare magical items that you're gonna find in there.
How long does it take would it take like a raven to fly to and from the encampment, the druid encampment?
Oh, as the raven flies, I'd say about half the time it would take on horseback, so a day there and back.
Damn.
2 days for a ride on horseback. 1 day there, 1 day back.
I can speak with animal and like ask them to do that. I can't I don't have animal messenger prepared, but I do have speak with animal prepared. So it'd be like me persuading an animal to go and do that.
Yeah.
I've never played a
Real-
druid. Don't they got like a
Yes.
spell where they can like send a message through like fucking
Yeah,
trees
it's called
or,
animal
like, long distances?
messenger. Oh no,
Okay, that's
there's
that
tree
doesn't get me.
stride, which lets you travel through
Travel?
trees, but
Mm,
yeah.
That's pretty dope.
But there's speak with animal and animal messenger. Speak with animal.
You don't
is
got
can
wild
talk to
shape?
animals, and animal messenger says I do have wild shape. But I only stay wild shaped for
Oh, you can't turn into something
3
small until high level.
hours,
That's bullshit.
2 hours, and I can't turn into anything that flies until
8th level or something.
yeah.
Bullshit. I just remembered that restriction now from the last time I played it.
Yeah.
yeah.
What are the
So, yeah,
restrictions
our
on
option
find familiar? Does it can't leave a certain distance from you, or
Yeah, it's got a range. I don't think it can go past a
Okay.
certain range.
Okay.
Yeah, at least you can't see it anymore.
1 hour, 10-foot range? No, 100 feet of you. While your familiars within 100 feet of you, you can communicate with it telepathically.
I think
Finally-
it can go out.
I think it can. I think it can. Yep, I think you're right. Finally, you cast a spell with a
But
range.
you just it. Yeah.
Basically like
So
this.
we send it with the message.
Right. The effects of the spell, it's like some of the components of that spell have to be within 100 feet, but it could go outside of that range. Yeah, that's fine. Rules is written. That is fine.
Okay, seeing as we're a little pressed for time, I got a question. You think I could use the Unseen Servant spell to go and get those casks for me?
Unseen
Basically, it's
servant.
a simple instruct. Yeah, I'll link
got
the.
it. No worries.
So basically, I want to give it an instruction to just invisibly go around to all the casks with Great Mash number 7 on them and pull the plug
Yeah.
and empty them into the dirt.
Yeah, I remember this one. Okay.
And it's just going to float around town looking at all the wine casks, looking for Great Mash number 7.
There's just gonna be freaking casks of wine just floating around. All right, yeah, this sounds actually pretty
no one's
fun.
going to see anything. It's just going to be bloop.
This reminds me of the Sword in the Stone when Merlin casts that spell and makes all the things dance around into his hat. All right, yeah, unseen servant, bunch of little unseen servants carrying things around.
I mean, it's just one, but it's got a whole hour to do it, so I figure it should be able to find at least all the ones in the square. You know what I mean?
Yep.
In fact, once it's done and it returns to me, I'll even tell it to go into the Burgermaster's mansion and try to do it there too, just to see if it can. I don't know how long you think it would take to do all that, so
This says
you tell me,
duration
and I'll
of
tell you how many times I can cast it.
this says duration of 1 hour.
1 hour, yeah.
Let's say it'll take.
So I figure it can get all the ones in the town square within an hour.
I think collecting all of the wine in Vallaki probably wouldn't take the unseen servants more than 2 hours total.
The whole town?
The whole town.
I'm just telling. All right, so once I'll basically task the first one to go into the market and the town square, and do it there, and then I'll cast another and tell them to go to the banquet and do it there.
You mean you don't want to cast multiple unseen servants and have them just carrying tons of casks around the town?
You know what? Actually, you can do that. I don't see anything that stops you.
Nothing that stops you from
Not
doing
concentration.
Yeah.
It is.
I was assuming you can only do one at a time, but it's not a concentration spell.
Yeah, it
so.
is. It is
Oh, yeah,
action.
then
Nope.
there's probably
Single
no
single
restriction.
action. Yep. Lovely.
All right, I'll summon 2 then and have them task them to each area.
This won't raise any
And,
eyebrows or anything.
Unless anyone starts swinging their weapon around randomly in the air.
What if someone doesn't want the unseen servant to take the wine? What happens then?
I mean, it's not taking it. It's just emptying the casks. It's just walking up and pulling the stopper, the plug on it, and dumping it on the ground.
Here's my recommendation. The unseen servant is a mindless, invisible, and shapeless force, but it can also perform simple tasks at your command, meaning it could take the letter that Epic was so smart and wise to think about to anybody with wine in this town as well. So you could reproduce those letters with seals on them.
I had not considered that. I would just assume they'd panic if there's a floating letter in their face.
The only reason I offer that up is the DM, because usually I don't make these kind of suggestions of what you guys should do, is because people are going to find it strange with a bunch of floating wine all around Barovia.
Magic.
Suddenly, what's going to happen essentially is they'll be chilling. They'll just be chilling there, and suddenly the wine is going to dump out of the cask onto the ground, and they're going to be like, "What the fuck?"
I was kind of wondering this. I think maybe they think Gan's not. So I think, Scion, you're assuming that the plug is on the bottom of the barrel and it's going to naturally drain.
Mm-hmm.
When I first thought about it, I was like, well, what is that going to do?
You need
the
2
plug's
holes.
probably on the top of the barrel.
Mm-hmm.
So
you'd need another
have to,
hole.
like, knock it over. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or poke another hole in it.
Yeah. You could poke another hole in it too. That would also work, I think. And then, but then there's
shoot a
wine
hole in
spilling
it.
everywhere. So depending on where it is, like, are the people gonna like stop it? Be like, oh crap, this is spilling everywhere, and stop it? Or
I think if we're delivering the letter, there are enough of us to go around and just do that ourselves. I think if the letter will suffice and nobody will throw a fit out it. Yeah, if the Baron arrests me, I'll fucking kill him, I guess. Like,
yeah.
Brother, what? I'm a very egotistical 5th level adventurer. Like, I do not care about this man.
I mean, I'm good, but if somebody threatens me, I'll
The unseen servant definitely can't take the wine. It's only got 2 strength.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if we can just if it is acceptable to just give people this note and then we'll make off with their wine, like, we'll just do that, you know?
I mean, I could give it a minute chisel and tell it to go poke holes. It's still a simple instruction.
Well, the only thing I'm wondering there is, like, if they see the casks, like, just start draining wine, what are they going to do? Are they... And then simultaneously, like, kind of like... Yeah, are they going to panic and be like, what's happening? Are they going to get suspicious? Are they going to be mad? Or, like, I don't know.
Well,
are they going to just plug it up and then drink the wine anyway? Yeah.
What is going to occur?
I don't know for sure. Obviously, I mean, it could go south, but I think if we
need to take drastic action, boys.
And we talk to the Burgermaster, I think he'll be amenable to stopping an outbreak of vampirism in his.
I'm kind of on a
town.
forgiveness rather than permission basis with the burgomaster right now.
Shabazz, what do you think about all this?
Well, he has a
maybe we
point.
should
If we can
change
get the
the
guards
vote.
to help, this would be a lot easier.
Yeah, I think it might pay to gauge the Burgmaster's reaction.
Okay. Let's go talk to him.
I guess we have to go to the burgomaster then.
To the Burgomaster's
Nobody beg
mansion.
him for help, though.
It is. Now, he, seemed pretty busy when he left off, but friendly enough with you guys. So you think that an in with him will be pretty easy. Do you guys plan to just go to the front doors and try and ask the guards to summon him?
Yeah, we're going to tell them there's an.
gonna-
Well, we have the letter too, so we'll present that and tell them there's an urgent situation that we need to talk to the burgomaster about.
Smart. Got it.
Yeah, request a private audience with him
Okay.
of something that's like
Something he would definitely
critical to
rather
the
hear in
town's-
private.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we're at 9:58. This seems like a pretty good stopping point if we're headed to the Burgomaster's mansion next with letter in hand. We can pick this up next session. Now, to give you guys a time perspective, it is, like I said, it is night right now. I think you guys had short rested, and Cyan went to the church, told the priest what happened. You guys had this conversation, so it's nighttime. So maybe you guys crash for the night and head there in the morning. Unless you're planning on, using the night as like, hey, it's
We
urgent.
technically have to sleep.
We came here right now because this needs to happen. And that's cool too. I just, I'm not sure what you guys want to do, how you guys want to do that.
As long as they're not distributing wine, as long as it's late enough that nobody's like out drinking, I think we're fine.
Yeah, for the most part, he says that the only wine that's going to be, served tonight likely would be the wine in this bar. Everybody else that has wine throughout Barovia would be saving it for the festival for sale likely at the festival. And there's no wine being sold in the streets right now or anything like that. There is the wine at the Burgomaster's mansion.
If we go to sleep, it means I can re-rack my spells and stuff, so we can get done with that part of cleansing the party and whatnot.
Yep. Erwin also
Okay.
tells the unseen
Yeah.
servant where all the wine is in Vallaki, because he does know where all the wine is in Vallaki.
Yeah, you're saying like everyone's inside now in the,
Well,
but the
Let me-
tasks are still sitting there where they were, right?
yes, but let me rephrase that last statement. He thinks he knows where all the wine in Vallaki is.
I mean, if no one's attending the stalls where the wine is being handed out in town, I can just give them that order and do the hammer and a chisel and a mallet, and just
Drain
they'll
it.
come back tomorrow to find all of the tasks broken. Yeah,
Yep.
with holes in the bottom.
Yep. Yeah, I think you guys have a good plan for the wine in town currently. It's more so the wine that's outside of town and the wine that, could be drunk
Yeah.
potentially at the Burgomaster's mansion.
Yep, not much we can do about that.
Sure enough.
So, I don't know. Do you think that the urgency says head there tonight during nighttime, potentially upsetting the Burgomaster because it's nighttime and you're showing up at his house or his door?
He
Urgent.
might be more upset that we didn't bring this really
Related.
important thing
I'm-
to him.
Yeah.
I'm
We
thinking
waited
the
till
same.
next day.
Yeah, I'm thinking the same.
We'll just
Um,
tell him we
yeah.
found out
Yeah,
this
I-
morning.
I'd be more upset.
He's going to be mad either way.
Yeah,
Which way do you
Yeah,
want
we
him
can just lie
more
to him.
mad?
yeah.
Just lie to him. We just found out, man.
I think
We just found out.
I
dude.
think we don't have to roll deception if we just say we
Pretty-
just
No, not at all. I will.
we
I will.
just be straightforward. Like, look, we just found out.
We should
Pretty
I will-
stressful
I will-
situation.
Take a
and don't
fucking
know if we
nap.
have time
I
to
will-
sleep.
It's
I
at
will-
the end of the day.
I will confirm right now that I will not make you roll deception unless you're in earshot of someone who could leak the story or something like that. Then no.
Oh no, I'm pretty good at deception.
He'll be like, "Why did all the wine get dumped out?" And we'll be like, "We did that last night,
In a
or
drunken
we did
stupor.
that this morning because we just found out." All right.
Well, you guys gonna have to hope
Okay,
that.
that
I mean,
might
I think,
require-
I
I
think
don't need-
yeah, I think he's gonna be pissed either way. So I don't know. I think we could tell him
Whatever.
tonight, and I think he might even appreciate that because he wants to keep his town separate from like Strahd and all the
I don't-
vampires and all that bullshit. So
I don't
I think
this
he,
man anyways.
yeah.
This is 100%.
I mean, he's
And I don't need the
shitty,
spell
but-
slots.
This is 100% my favorite part of this entire campaign, and that's not to say, this is the peak. I think there's lots of peaks. I think for other people, personally, but for me, this is the funnest part of the campaign. These next couple sessions. So I'm loving what you guys are doing and adding to it. So keep up the brainstorming. This is going to be a fun next session and next couple sessions
I'm
for
guessing
sure.
this plotline usually results in a giant vampire brawl in the town.
Well, the party has so much to do with the plot line in this campaign, and in this particular setting especially. Like, your guys' choices are integral into what happens. So I never know what's going to happen, and I'm always just sort of have to prepare for what you guys come up with, sort of. And I have the baseline. I give you the situation.
It almost seems like the first time I've ever seen anyone have a chance to prevent the vampire riot.
Well, we'll see what happens. We'll see if you're able to. But
We're pretty discerning.
you've got the bones of Andril back in place, and
At least we know what's coming.
that, guys, and what else you've done today, I think is enough to award you another level. So you guys can go ahead and level up between now and next session as well. We'll let Plez know that his cooking skills and cooking with Dinner the Pig was his contribution towards leveling, and we'll hope for his warmth
We all
and
enjoyed
safety.
this barbecue dinner.
Make sure to compliment the chef when he returns. We'll catch you guys all next week. Thanks as always for showing up,
sure.
and it was a great session.
Awesome.
Alright.
Good game, everybody.
Thank you,
See you guys
Panicus.
next week.
Try and think of some
Everyone.
more plans.
Goodbye,
especially if it's gonna
everybody.
be